money in the bank. Coming with a dank, skrilling in a tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Wins. It's a good one.
You got a fucking Pokemon, dude.
Am I cute or?
He's looking like a Pokemon.
What up, though? Welcome to Heavyweights Live at WoodSports.com. I'm usually joined by Spimo Raxter,
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick.
Let's go.
Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Happy Friday. If you guys are listening now, you made it.
The magic number is 1.
Your magic number is 1.
It is 1. Dude, I'm juiced. Shout out to the Miami Marlins.
Yeah.
Taking care of business. Shout out to the Twins for bunting in that situation.
Wow.
Which is, like, I'm kind of on the fence with the whole bunting fiasco that's been going down. I understand when it can be used, but I don't like taking the bat out of my players' hands. But you don't do it when you got Santana on second base. Like, what are we doing? Like, that was so stupid. But shout out to you guys.
Shout out.
Gave us an extra leg up because now we just got to beat the White Sox a one time, and we are in the playoffs.
Shout out to Lopez. Shout out to the Marlins, man. Hard lost team.
Shout out to All Long Drink.
Shout out to all long
These are
drink.
good. This is the first time I tried it.
Oh, for you never had those yet?
No.
Oh, they
I drank the Tangerine Space Machines.
They're like,
Taller Long Drink.
and if they
Your
come,
local gin-based cocktail.
There you go.
Made with real grapefruit puree. Dude, that's hard to say.
grapefruit puree.
Grapefruit puree.
Tell him more, dude.
Grapefruit
Irish
puree.
whiskey.
Taller Long Drink. Everybody else is just short. That's actually really good. You know I'm a gin man.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's acquired. These are. I'm not a gin man, but I can get them down
You
with,
can't
with
even
these.
taste the gin in that.
You really can't.
I can.
You can?
Yeah, I can.
I guess I just do shots of gin. So I'm,
Used to not like gin.
yeah, you know. The
Made
taste of something else
sacrifices,
made that gin taste a little sweeter. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro.
Back in the day, I would sip, God, this is nasty, but I'll say it. Seagram's gin
Oh,
and Nos.
Seagram's.
And Nos.
And
And
Nos?
Nos. I would kill like a pint and a 20 ouncer, dude. Those
In high school
were
or something?
tough days, yeah.
Yeah.
Late.
Oh, you're
late high
savage.
school.
Seagram's and Nos.
Early
Is
college.
that like the white trash?
I don't know.
It's a white
Red
trash
Bull
energy drink.
vodka?
Yeah.
Yes, it was dangerous every
That's-
time it was drinking.
that's
You know what's
crazy.
crazy though? Is like
Poor
being
heart.
like they end up being like illegal. Yeah. You're talking about your heart.
Yeah.
4 Locos, bro. Drinking those in like
Oh yeah.
Dude,
from
I
my
had-
junior year for like 3 years, 4 years straight.
I had one friend who at that time in his life had never drank, was like, you know, one of those kids that just wasn't about the drinking life, whatever.
Yeah.
So he decided to do a 4 Loko because that's what he
do
what
a
he heard.
4 Loko.
Dude, he drank like not even a quarter of it, and he was just slumped. We look over, he's in a chair, head back, just out
Yeah.
like a light. It was insane.
Because you're not really supposed to mix uppers. Alcohol's a downer technically.
Yeah.
And the 4 Locos like, yeah, we'll get you
Oh,
up.
dude, Four
It's-
Locos were
Dangerous.
killer.
Yes. They're dangerous. They're good.
My boy
They're
Derek
great.
shotgun to Four Loko.
That's gangster as fuck. They're back now, and I wonder how they fixed them. So they not give you as
They've
much
been
energy.
back for a long time.
Wait,
Yeah.
they went away?
Yeah,
they
they
took 'em off
literally
the
were giving
market.
people heart palpitations.
They're killing people.
Yeah, it was like really bad for you. And we were all in high school, just like fucking ripping them, not talking to girls in the corner. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, how about the weather today? Did you guys, yeah, just kidding. No, like, instead of not talking to girls, you see, like, pulling up the weather app.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
I'm not just saying, how about the weather?
And,
Speaking about when you wake
I
up,
mean,
though.
there is a hurricane coming. I
True.
guess.
Speaking about when you guys wake up, though, man, I woke up today with extra pep in the step, boys.
Oh, yeah.
The Tigers can
Man.
clinch it to go to the playoffs today. Did you guys feel the same way?
I did.
I felt it
woke
last
up.
night.
Yeah,
I couldn't sleep really.
I was sitting there watching, like, I watched the Thursday night football game, and then, you know, we had to upgrade the package, so we got Xfinity upgraded so we can get Bally, and we get a bunch
Brad,
of,
I thought you said you weren't gonna do it.
we held out, but, like, the Wings are starting soon, the Pistons are starting soon, the Tigers are going to the playoffs, like, I'm not going to not watch them at my
How
house.
much extra was it, if you don't mind me
$50 a
asking?
month.
But I hope you hit some parlays, make it worth it.
Yeah, but we downgraded the internet.
It's worse.
So, like, it was only $20 a month.
I got you.
So it like balanced out a little bit.
Now, since you gamed, have you been back online since?
Yeah, it's still fine. Like
Yeah.
the internet is still super high speed. It's just not the ultra super wideband or whatever.
Yeah. Can you tell the difference though?
Not really. No.
That's dope.
Yeah. So win-win. But yeah, I woke up feeling good, man. Shout out to the Twins. I was watching the game last night. They are just doing everything they can to make sure the Motor City Kitties get into the playoffs. Like it's just, I've never seen self-destruction at this level over and over and over again. It just seems like every game they do something stupider than the game before that. So shout out to the Twins. Shout out to the Marlins for taking care of business. Now the Tigers just need to win one game against the shittiest, poopiest Chicago White Sox, and they're a playoff team. It's awesome to hear.
It is awesome to hear. It's dope that it's also you're going to help them set the record as the worst team ever. They're also like a division opponent, and it's also to seal the deal, getting into the playoffs. Yeah, the game last night, and I'm not even. I shouldn't say this every single show, but you guys should know by now I'm not the biggest baseball guy. So for me to be up watching 10th inning and on of Marlins baseball, like I was tripping out a little bit. Like what is going on right now?
Yeah, welcome to the dark side, brother.
Yeah, and then I couldn't sleep after.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. I could imagine like what you guys feel as guys that are more passionate about it than myself, because I'm up over it, you know?
We have gone through the most depressing Detroit Tigers teams ever these last 10 years.
Hard to watch.
It's been horrible, hard to watch. Goddamn, what they call it, like obviously fanatic. Like I've been going through it with this Detroit Tiger team. Long summers of a team that's not contending.
Yeah, when nothing else is on, you're like, all right, I got the Tigers.
Boom, bad, super bad. Shout out Jonah Hill. But no, it's just, this is so much fun right now because it's all here. It's came down to this one moment, and it's tonight. And is it going to happen tonight? I mean, obviously, I think the Twins are going to lose, but you'd much rather have it be a winning,
it's gonna happen
clinching
tonight.
to get to the playoffs rather than another team losing, so you can experience it in the stadium with the fans. We'll see.
It's going to happen tonight. It's is Crochet on the mound?
Yes.
And who's on the mound for the Tigers?
I believe it was Gunther is getting the start.
Hell yeah. Gunther versus Crochet. They're going to rake off Crochet. Like, I understand he's probably been, a top 3 starter in the American League so far this year. They're going to rake on him. There is nothing that is going to stop these Gritty Tigs from winning tonight in front of their fans. I want to go downtown so bad tonight.
Go.
I might.
If I committed to a podcast, and I can't really go. My boy Jesse already hit me up. Maybe I'll go after. I'll see this guy move his stuff up. But like talking about the fandom, some guy was on the podcast this week, and he's like, "Oh, he's not so much he's more of an insider." I'm like, "Nah, I can't hide that. I'm a fucking fan." Like I was thinking back to like on Sunday when we were beating the Arizona Cardinals. The defense looked the way it's looked the first time in a long time, and I was giggling. Like a child. Like I was like, hee. I was like,
they're fun to watch, man. They're making everybody feel good. This is one of the most electric runs in baseball history. Like what the Tigers are doing. We're literally
100%.
witnessing history. Like this team is just lights out, and they're getting it from the weirdest angles and the dumbest players that nobody should be getting this type of production from.
Like that one torque catch from first.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, it's the craziest things happening. The baseball gods are shining.
Yeah.
Braylon said that they're going to go to the World Series. They're going to win the World Series. Like, it really feels like when you watch them take the field, you're like, this team's not going to lose.
It's weird. It is really weird. On the way up here, are the Dodgers in it?
Dodgers are in the NL, and yes, they're the favorite in the NL.
They got a squad.
That's just like Tigers, Dodgers, or World Series. I'm thinking like that'd be fucking huge.
I'm
here for the moment.
They got I think Shohei, Mookie, Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez all have over 800 OPSs this year.
Yeah.
Shohei's over 1,000. Like I do not want to see the Dodgers if they make it to the World Series.
Definitely not. Max Muncy, add him to the list.
Yeah.
I have not come out publicly on the show, but a week ago I made a bet for the Tigers to win the pennant, the AL.
Okay.
And
a week ago?
And they gave me a basically twice my money cash out option, and we ain't going anywhere. We ain't leaving.
What's
We're
the
letting
odds
it
on
ride.
Caesar Sportsbook?
I got it at
placed
4,200, and now it's down to 14.
Dude, that's nice.
They are scared of you Tigers, and they should be.
They should be. We talked about it before. Every matchup in the playoffs that you could potentially see, not just the American League, but the entire playoffs, you will have the best pitcher and the best manager. So that's 2 wins. Like it's just amazing, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, the reason why I did the AL as well is just because of that Dodgers lineup.
Yeah.
It's like
Insane.
and the Yankees have 2 superstars. The Dodgers basically have 4 like MVPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're going up against when you come to the
They
Dodgers.
have 3 of the last 4 MVPs.
Didn't Shohei go like 6 for 6
Mookie
with
Betts,
2
and
home
Freddie
runs
Freeman
last week?
have all won MVP in the past 5 years.
Yeah, 10 RBIs if I'm not mistaken.
Insane.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that's
he's the best,
literally
he's the
fucking
best
insane.
baseball player of all time.
Yeah, you're saying it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, Barry Bonds is the only one in conversation with Shohei right now. I don't give a shit about Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth sucks. Like, he's a bum.
I don't even know if I don't think Babe Ruth's numbers were even that great. He just had that moment where he was like,
No, he had some really good numbers, but Babe, he was Shohei because he pitched too.
yeah, he pitched.
But I don't give a shit about Babe Ruth. It's between Barry Bonds and Shohei Ohtani. And I'm going Shohei.
It's Shohei. Yeah, I mean, all due respect to Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
He was good even before the juice.
juice, yeah.
But
Can you
throw in the
imagine-
pitching with
Could you
Shohei?
imagine Shohei just geared up, dude, standing up there like that would be insane.
It'd be terrifying
That would be terrifying.
for the clubs. Listen. I think they should bring steroids back to baseball.
I think they should too.
If the guys are willing to do it, like good on them. I hate this chair shrinking.
I know. I'm trying.
It's the worst. You're good. You're good. I'm gonna move it up after we go to break, whatever. Did you see this, Nick? Your boy, Tom Gores, set to buy 25% or 27% of the Los Angeles Chargers franchise.
Sell the team. Sell the team.
I mean, what
Sell
the
the
fuck?
team. Sell the team. Yeah.
Chargers fans, it's crazy too. Is Chargers notoriously have like poor ownership as well? Not poor as like they don't have money, but like just it's bad ownership. It's like the Detroit Lions what they were before.
Yeah.
And they're probably like thinking to themselves like, thank God, like someone new. They don't even know.
They don't know.
No,
They don't
not
know.
a chance. I was just going to say, I bought stock in the whole Jim Harbaugh going to the Chargers with Justin Herbert and, establishing that run game and taking a lot out of Justin Herbert's hands. I am selling every stock that I have for the Chargers after this announcement that Tom Gores is now going to be a part of this. I'm out on the Chargers.
Jim
after
Harbaugh and
this.
Tom Gores, the pillars.
Jesus.
See, Tom Gores is gonna sign like Derrick Henry and like give OBJ contracts. Like he's just gonna bring in all these old ass stupid players. I want Derrick Henry now, sir.
Yeah.
He died in Baltimore last year. I want him now.
Sign Vince Carter to play running back.
Yeah.
He's still got one in him.
Derrick Rose retired from the NBA. Bring him here to play corner.
Yeah.
They're having dinner, and one of them's hitting slopes, the other one's drinking a glass of milk.
Oh, dude.
It's like, Jesus
Honestly, bro, I
Christ.
think D Rose in his prime probably could have been a dog ass corner.
Oh, for sure.
Had he not gone on like basketball,
He was what, like 6'2", 3?
he would have been amazing.
Yeah, he would have been.
Oh my God.
Dude,
yeah.
NBA athletes are the
Better.
best athletes
Yeah,
in the world.
they
Like
are.
they're freaks.
There's no
But
denying it.
You guys are missing with Tom Gores. You know what he's really gonna do is he's gonna offer Bill Belichick $200 million.
Yeah,
coach.
come out of retirement.
Yeah, to come out of retirement and coach, and then he's gonna have to eat that contract a year later.
Motown Sports 89 has a good point. Who hit Go Sox Go? I normally hit the negative option just
you're one
to
of those.
to razzle it up, to razzle the poll up.
Oh.
But I hit Let's Go. So who's hitting Go Sox Go? You can get out.
You can get
You don't like the Detroit, the gritty Tigs. You can get out.
You can get the hell out of here. Well, if you're looking to get the hell out and you want to purchase a new home, there's only one place to go. Mark White gonna do you right. Hit him up today, guys. Call him up or visit him online at markwhitesales.com or call him directly at 248-290-8242. It's markwhitesales.com. Save yourself up to $5,000 on the closing costs of your new home.
And you can take $1,000 of that $5,000 that Mark White saves you and put it on the Tigers to win the World Series. And you'll get the bet back if they don't. If you use code word Woodward1000 at Caesar Sportsbook, it's $1,000 free bet. Minimum bet $20. Use code word Woodward1000. Scan the QR code and you can get up to $1,000 free bet.
I love Woodward. Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
To prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness, we're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
Damn, the first one was supposed to be what we talked about the entire first segment. Tigers' magic numbers down to 1.
Yes.
One game.
And they've got, you said Gunther starting tonight. That Gunther is just another Chris Fetter
Project.
pixie dust. It doesn't exist. It's fake. It's not believed. Like, these guys that are just... These guys are pitching. These guys have seen a lot of runs, but they never see another run like they have with the Tigers.
Hey, excuse me. It is Hanafi on the mound. That is my fault.
Okay, I was going to say, I was
It is
just about to
Hanafi
But that's
say.
fine
Crochet.
because Hanafi
Hanafi
fits
versus
it too.
Crochet.
Yeah.
Hanafi is also just a Chris Fetter creation. These guys that had 5,
Like little
6
Frankensteins.
ERAs in AAA, he just has them come up here and dealing. It's amazing, man. I love it. Chris Fetter is, I say it all the time, but he is the most important assistant coach in sports right now. And this team will be 10 games under 500 if it wasn't for Chris Fetter.
Post game yesterday, when I was driving in, somebody said, "What if it's because AJ Hint's history? So what if they're cheating again?" The guy was like,
I'm cool with it.
"Yeah,
Don't care.
sign me up.
I
Keep cheating."
bang those trash cans. If you bang those trash cans all the way to a championship, to a World Series title, I couldn't care less.
Because what even happened from that?
Nothing.
Nothing came
No,
of it.
they fired AJ Hinch.
But the MLB never
No.
No.
I think they might have
They had-
suspended Altuve for a little
I
bit.
don't think they did, but they clearly had buzzers and shit. I don't want that to be anything part of this discussion.
Oh,
Don't
yeah?
care.
They are not.
You
cheating.
celebrate
care.
Michigan's championship, don't you?
Yeah, but that was all right. Listen,
It's
that
the
was
same
proven.
thing.
That was proven. That is not the same thing. This team's not cheating.
No, the Astros did, though.
Yeah, they did. It was proven. This
Like
team, this
Michigan.
Tiger team is not cheating.
Yeah,
I don't want that bad
but if
energy,
they
that
are-
bad juju in the air.
If they are, I don't care.
Spiderweb.
Yeah, it's been there for a little while. It's been there for a couple days.
Okay, I wouldn't
there for
care
a
either.
decade.
I'm not some baseball old head that you gotta respect the game. No.
No,
Okay,
I don't
listen.
think
This
that-
Why
team's
don't you
not
say it
cheating.
like you were trying to fuck me?
Gotta
Gotta respect the game.
Oh my god. Friday show, fellas.
kind of
All
old people do you
no,
hang
this
out
team's
with?
not cheating. I don't want this bad juju, bad energy in the air at all. This team's not fucking cheating.
I don't
feel
think
you,
they're
Nick.
cheating
I
either.
feel
I don't
you.
care. But like I'm saying, if they were, I don't care. They're winning. This is the most exciting the Tigers have been in years. I asked this on BDE today, and Nick, I want your take on it.
Yeah.
Is this season more fun for you than 2012?
Of course it is.
Okay, I was. Yeah, this has been the most fun Tiger season, that I can remember. But I also have a horrible memory, and I was like 13, so it's kind of hard to put into words.
When they went to the World Series?
Yeah.
Is it crazy?
So yes, I am having more fun right now during this run than I have had back then.
Speaking of how magical,
and I've waited so long. My bad.
Sorry,
real
no,
quick,
you're good. That's
easy.
my bad.
I've waited so long for this team to be good again, where it makes it feel like, 20 times more, like 20 times better. Plus, I've been talking about them every single day during this summer, bitching at Chris Ilitch and Scott Harris, and then for this turnaround to happen, yeah, honestly, it means more to me right now than it did to me as a 12, 13-year-old kid, thinking that we would be there all the time.
Yeah, like I remember that World Series run. I was in high school during that World Series run. This is more fun to me than that. Like that, there was so much pressure. You were the best team in baseball. You were the favorite all year.
Yeah.
You were supposed to win this team. They didn't really live up to it in the regular season, but then as the postseason went on, they took care of business and eventually got there. But this team, this is like the going to work Pistons team kind of vibe. This is like
You know what this is? It's when you found your presents before Christmas in the closet, but you didn't find the one you wanted. And then Christmas morning, you wake up.
and it's there.
And it's there. You
Yeah.
open up, first thing up is the motherfucker you actually wanted.
You get that Batmobile with the ejecto seat Batman.
Yeah.
Dude, that was my favorite gift I've ever gotten in my
My
life.
favorite was this Tony Hawk little fucking RV,
Yeah.
RC thing.
RC car.
It was dope.
Yeah, it was like a Batmobile, and you press the hood, and Batman shot out of the
That's hard.
cockpit. It was dope.
Mine was a little Tony Hawk. He's fucking
But yeah, this team
That's killing shit.
This team is so fun to watch. They've gripped the city by the balls, and
Whoa.
we're all just,
relax, Nick.
freaking out after every pitch. The atmosphere in the ballpark is electric. We've been waiting for this for so long. This weekend, this game tonight is going to be insane. Anybody who's going, there are only standing room tickets left. It's $100 a pop, 100 schmeckles a pop. I kind of want to go, but I don't think I'm going to. I'd be irresponsible.
My dad called me earlier today. He was like, hey, I'm at the box office, about 10 people in front of me. Do you want a ticket if I can get you one? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. You get to the line sold out. So this bad boy is sold out tonight. It's going to be a rocking
Yeah,
Comerica.
standing room only.
Yeah, no, you couldn't even buy
Couldn't
standing
even buy
room.
those?
No.
Wow.
I would have just tried to get in there standing room only. You can maneuver
Let's
your
scale
way.
the fence.
Let's do it.
No, I'm going to try to get to downtown because the city is going to be bumping tonight.
Should I tell this guy fuck off to go downtown?
Yeah, you should.
I was that guy smells like weed.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna beat the shitty poopy White Sox. They're gonna clinch tonight. I don't care if it's Crochet. I don't care, like I said, if it's Sandy Koufax, if it's Randy Johnson. I don't care who's on the mound tonight. This Tigers team is not gonna be taken away from their destiny. They're gonna be popping champagne in the locker room tonight. It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be fucking awesome. I want to ask this, too, because I know this is like the losingest team of all time.
Easy before you do.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you get downtown tonight.
That's great.
Shit, I got
All right, what was your question?
quick.
My bad.
I know it's the losingest all-time team in the White Sox, but, like, Garrett Crochet is supposed to be kind of nice. You feel me? Like, should Tigers still be favored in this one?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Because they're that bad?
Yes.
Yeah, the White Sox are that bad.
Damn.
Like Crochet, he's been good. He's been very good. Like I said, he's been probably a top 5, top 3 starter.
Did they sell the deadline?
Yeah. Yeah, they traded Eloy Jimenez. And did they trade their other bat? What's his name?
How old's Crochet?
He's a younger guy.
So they kept him like...
They kept him. They're holding on to him,
Yeah.
which was stupid.
What? Really?
Yeah, they need everything.
Because of that? Okay.
Yeah, they're that bad.
He's not like their potential screwball?
Them holding on to Crochet is like us holding on to Michael Fulmer when he won Rookie of the Year.
Mm.
And we just didn't do anything because we were a bad team. And Michael Fulmer just fell apart.
Shit.
And we could have got such a high return for him at the deadline. But Crochet is 6-12 with a 3.8 ERA. He is not top 5, you casual. Hey, idiot. He's 6-12 on the shitty, poopy White Sox. Go watch him pitch. Go bring up the other ERAs in the ML or in the American League. Are you stupid? You're looking at winning the wins and losses to say he's not a good starter. You're an idiot for that. But
Oh, that guy just said I wished harm on... No. how the fuck did I wish harm on Malik Neighbors? I really recounted what happened. He caught the ball and knocked himself out. How's that wishing harm on anybody? It's literally what happened. This guy's an idiot. I love him, though. He was always watching, liking, retweeting, I guess, but pretty stupid.
Spencer, to your point there, if you actually think Garrett Crochet is a bad pitcher, listen to these numbers, boys. 142 innings, 203 strikeouts to 32 walks.
But he's 6-12. He's 6-12, Nick, so he can't be good.
That is
he only has 6 wins, and he's got 12 losses, so he's not a good pitcher.
That is better.
Shut up, bitch. Here on Mark M in the Woodward Sports chat says, towards downtown fun. Threw the $10 in. Shout out to that. Shout out to you here.
Shout out. Get it going.
That don't go to us, brother.
Yeah, it's all right. appreciate the
appreciate
thought,
you.
though. Yeah. Let's go to break, and then we got an Around the Diamond that I drew up. But tell us about the pregame show, Nick.
The pregame show. We might be at the place where the pregame show actually is tonight. Who knows? Because we're going to be popping around downtown. It's going to be fun. But before that, on game days, make sure you wake up with Woodward and Maine. It's every game day with Detroit sports media legend Terry Foster. And after that, make sure you check out the Lions pregame show. It's with Neil Rule and Sean Belegian. But special pregame show this week with the heavyweights live at Second Best Bar in Detroit prior to the game. Make sure you guys come check it out, get a bunch of drinks, and you guys know it's presented by Tangerine Space Machine, Taller Year Long Drink, Sabbath Coffee, and Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. Second Best Bar in Detroit. Come get some.
And let me tell you about New Holland, the Taller Long Drink. I'm not even going to read this because I'm drinking it right now. It's delicious. It's a gin-based cocktail made with grapefruit, 6.0 alcohol per volume, 12 fluid ounces. Since 1997, Taller Long Drink, New Holland Brewing Company. This is good. This is really good. I like these. This is the first one I've tried.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
So just to get the heated steering wheel, I also had to spring for the bigger rims.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Those upgrades will cost you an arm and a leg every time.
Hey, new car crew, how'd it go this weekend? I got a great deal on mine.
How?
I went to Randy Wise, not those other guys. They got me in a great new ride, and they didn't break my budget. Hey, could you pass me the sugar?
How?
Never mind.
He made the wise choice.
Yep.
Make the wise choice at randywisechevy.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, and first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit FeldmanAuto.com to find the location nearest you. And catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm easy, joined by Spinmo Rax, Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick. Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I just saw the A's picking up dirt, sharing it.
Yeah.
I saw the video with the money ball behind it.
Fuck the Oakland Athletics organization. You guys are terrible people. I saw the sign. I was going to send it. I should have sent it in the chat, but it was a sign. This old man standing there, and he said, I was at the first pitch, and now I'm at the last pitch in that stadium, in the Coliseum. And, like,
wow. That's
just such a good fan base to take away the Oakland A's from them. They're going to, like, Sacramento for a couple of years before their stadium's built in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing. Like, God. Look out for the fans for once. Nobody should go to any of the games, and I don't think they will in Sacramento. Like, A's fans, they are diehards.
How far? What's the distance?
From Oakland to Sacramento, I don't know off
Does
the
your
top
sister
of
know?
my head. My sister would probably know. Yeah, she lives in Sacramento.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been there to visit her.
You're not gonna ask how I know?
Does that make me a bad brother?
Nah.
I haven't visited with my brother in New York either.
That's not. It's like that's money. It costs.
Yeah, you left me.
They're the ones doing fancy shit.
That's
They
true.
can visit
That's
you.
true.
Yeah.
Or they can fly
They
you
get a little
out.
twofer.
I'm actually going to visit my brother this year. I'm going to see a Knicks game at some point this year. So,
Oh yeah, I think you told me that.
yeah, I'm going to go out there. That's on my bucket list is to watch the Knicks in Madison Square Garden.
Say
Hit
what
up
up to
Braylon when he
James.
went. I don't know who hooked him up. They're courtside.
Yeah, my boy Ronnie Cyrus said he might be able to hook me up with some
Courtside Knicks seats.
something.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Ryan Cyrus, is the man. Shout out.
Shout
Thank
out
you for
Ronnie
serving,
Cyrus. Yeah.
It's time to go around the diamond.
Spenny has a sister? Yes, I do.
You call your own self
I
Spency.
did. Around the diamond. Forget that ever happened. Around the diamond. First question. Who's the biggest surprise of this season for you? Single player.
The biggest surprise
It's 2
this
hours
season.
and casual.
I'm gonna have to go Parker Meadows.
Yeah.
The Torque stuff. You and I had the conversation at the beginning of the year. Obviously, what happened. But Parker Meadows, I liked what you saw out of him defensively at the beginning of the year. That's never gone away. But the offense, when that dipped or just never really showed up, and he got sent down, I didn't know if he's ever come back up. And he's come back up, and now he's a key contributing guy in this run. It's been magical. I'll probably say Parker Meadows for me.
Yeah, I think I would have said
take the
Parker
best one?
too, but I had 2 names listed, and the second one, he is the most valuable pitcher on this team besides Tariq Skubal, and it was the fact that Tyler Holton, a guy that was thrown away to the garbage, to the wayside, was able to do this for a second consecutive year. He can close out games. He can come in the 7th inning when you're in a pinch, got a guy on 2nd and 3rd, need an out. Tyler Holton's there to save the day. He can open games for you. He has been the most reliable guy out of this bullpen all season to get you out of the trouble, and I believe he is one of the biggest reasons why the Tigers have been on this just out of this world type run that they've been on. Tyler Holton doing this for a second consecutive year. If I was the Tigers, I would lock this guy up long term and just have him be an absolute chess piece that you use to your advantage for the next 5 years.
Yeah, Tyler Holton is one of the best pitchers in the American League.
Yeah,
like flat
no
out.
doubt about it.
It's like Skubal. Flannel said it today. He's like Skubal, Class A, Holton would be his Cy Young voting, and I can't hate on that at all. Tyler Holton has been amazing coming out of the bullpen. I'm gonna go with Parker Meadows too, though. You said Parker Meadows, right, Izzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like what this kid started off with. How he got sent down, he was hitting like, 180 or something like that when he got sent down, comes back up. And you brought up the stat the other day, Nick. They're like 33-7 in games that Parker Meadows has started since August. It's just absolutely insane what he's provided, the pop he has in the leadoff spot, his defense in center field. Having Comerica Park, which what it is, I know they brought in the fences a little bit, but it's still an insanely big center field, and he just patrols it like a monster. I did not see that turnaround coming. I expected him to be a little bit better, but not as good as he has been since he got the call back up from AAA. He has been electric.
Yeah, since I got the call, and this includes with the 3 games when we swept the other team, we are 36-12 since he got the call back up. That's winning 75% of your games, which is unheard of and would literally set the record for the most all-time wins in MLB history since Parker Meadows returned from AAA. That's unreal.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Gold Glove center fielder, great leadoff hitter versus righties. He gets on base, big hits, everything you want out of a player. Parker Meadows is that player right now.
He
runs
really is.
well. Yeah.
He's been the catalyst for this offense for a couple months now.
How about Vierling?
Vierling has been lights. Vierling has
Yeah.
looked like an all-star. Like wherever you put, he's just lights out wherever you put him. He's hitting well. He can field. He can play multiple positions. He's extremely important for what AJ Hinch wants to do because how AJ Hinch likes to play people against certain, whether it's a lefty on the mound, a righty on the mound, depending on the situation, put certain guys in. You can move Vierling from right field to first base to third base, back to left field, just in the course of a single game. So you can put guys in different situations, and you know that outfield outfield position or an infield spot will be covered because you could just be like, all right, Verlin, you're playing first base for a couple innings, and then go out to left field to end the game. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's did you see him at third the other day? Or am I tripping? Was he at third the other day?
Yeah. He plays third.
I thought that was Jace Young's spot. That's why I was like, I don't know, I was confused, but no, he's a pleasant surprise. And the one thing I like to say too is like with baseball, I've always argued this my whole life, in high school and everything. Like baseball to me never ever had like the most athletic guys. They always had the great hand-eye. But this team just kind of like looking
athletes.
All athletes.
Athletes, dude.
Can that be a new trend, or are we just like?
It's kind of a new trend. Like I mean, there's always been athletes in baseball, but
you have some of your OGs just get thicker throughout the years.
Yeah. Like the pitching staff is where you don't see too many athletes, but like these guys, like
get down the home
Parker
stretch.
Meadows, athlete. Colt Keith, athlete. Riley Green, athlete. Matt Vierling, athlete. Wenzel Perez, athlete. Like these guys, you can put them anywhere, and they're gonna make some things happen. So. It is good to see that. It's refreshing to see that. Everybody is dangerous on the base paths. Everybody is good and solid in the field, so it's fun to watch. Next question of Around the Diamond. I know we went over this earlier, but Nick, who is your day 2 starter in the playoffs? Are you still on the the Olsen train?
Yeah, I don't think it's a question either. I think you talk about the last 2 seasons. Obviously, he hasn't looked extremely sharp since coming back, but honestly, I think you have
Aaron
to
Judge
go.
is a freak athlete.
You have to go with Reese Olson in Game 2. Maybe not the Reese Olson that you saw at the beginning of the year, where he's going 5-6 innings. But I would open with Reese Olson, get through the first 3 innings at least, and then I would bring in a guy like Herter, the big lefty. Completely different arm slot than the righty in Reese Olson. You think about the sweeping breaking ball, and his fastball will be able to play after you bring in a guy like Reese Olson to get you 2 or 3 more innings. So I would go Olson, then Herter in that second game to try to get you to that 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th inning where you can set up the bullpen however way you want it. I would go Olson, Herter, and then however way you want to play it after that. But I do not have faith in Montero or Mize right now to get out in the playoffs, but I do have faith that Olsen specifically can.
I would just go a bullpen day.
You're using Reese as an opener.
I would put Brisky as the opener. Like I would do it to where you have someone out there that you know is going to get at least 6 outs. And I know it sucks to say that should be your second guy when he comes out of a playoff series, but Olsen hasn't looked that good either since his return. He didn't look good, obviously, in his last start. Maybe you give him one more before the season ends to try to get his confidence back against these shitty, poopy White Sox. But I don't know, man. I'm not going to argue against whoever he puts on the mound because they'll be making the right decision. But it's weird to say that like maybe we should go bullpen day.
You said that does happen often in the playoffs, more towards like the back half of a series, or like
when it comes to a bullpen day.
Yeah,
it's just really like openers. They don't let people go deep in the game. If you're giving up like 3 runs in the first 3 innings, you're probably not getting the 4th.
That makes sense.
Like because it's Stewart, everything's so much more like condensed. Like.
Has it always been like that?
Yes.
I think I'm just used to like when I was watching, it was like JV.
Bond,
yeah, guys are going deep.
Well, yeah, I mean,
those are like Cy Young type level.
Yeah.
Which the Tigers definitely don't have.
That's been my experience.
Skubal goes deep
in watching playoff baseball because other than the Tigers, I never really gave a fuck. But this year though, we're back in.
Yeah, we're back in. Everybody's in.
So none of us said the name Jackson Jobe.
No,
but. Might be popping up a little bit later in Around the Diamond.
Yeah, next question of Around the Diamond. Should they start Jackson Jobe in one of these games if they clinch tonight?
Yes, I'd start him tomorrow.
I would too.
I would start him tomorrow, see what he has, and if he does extremely well, which I would think that he could do against the White Sox, then you have Sunday to rest him, Monday to rest him, Tuesday I believe Skubal goes in that first wild card game. Yes, I would pitch him Saturday to be able to give him rest instead of pitching him Sunday just to see what he has.
When's the first day of playoffs?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. Saturday.
Yeah, I would give the kid a start for sure. Like, I don't care what day it is. Just give him a start.
Would you start him in the playoffs if he did well Saturday?
No.
So maybe just keep him in relief then, huh?
Yeah. You can have him come in out of the pen for long relief or something like that just in case. But
Especially doing bullpen days, playoffs anyway.
I don't think they're confident enough for him to start. Rando Small says no, he will be our closer for the playoffs. That would be crazy. We're just saying if they clinch tonight. And you've got a couple more games against the White Sox, do you give him a start? I would for sure. I would get him up there, let him throw, let him feel, get a good rhythm, have an easy game against the shitty poopy White Sox where he'll probably strike out 10.
Get his confidence up.
Yeah, get his confidence up going into the playoffs. I don't see why not.
Is there any chance that they brought him up and then do not keep him on this roster heading into the playoffs?
No.
Does it depend on his start?
No.
Maybe
No,
tomorrow
I don't,
or next time you see him.
I don't think he starts if you have no intentions of starting him at any point during the playoffs. He's going to be a bullpen arm. Then I think you keep him on just for that, and you allow him to do that like these next couple of days.
So is that then fair expectations for him? Because I'm honestly asking this as somebody that doesn't know. I mean, I know he was obviously very valued as a prospect and all of that. What's the track record for a guy like that entering the playoffs? Like get called up in September and then going to the playoffs. Is it just be in addition to the bullpen? Is it be a closer? What's a fair expectation for a prospect of this level?
It's hard.
This
right
moment
now.
is like different than most.
Yeah, you don't want him to get his first start in the playoffs against the Astros or the Orioles. Right. You want him to feel a little bit. You want him to get some more innings in under the belt. So that's why I say, give him a start if you clinch tonight against the worst team in the history of baseball. Why not?
Poopy.
And this Weezy D13, and just like that, fans trust Job over Mize. Narratives are cool. Have you seen Mize pitch the last 3 seasons? I would ask you that. Yeah, he's a 1-1. Jackson is a 1-3. But yeah, he has a better fastball. He has a better slider. He has a better changeup. And Mize, honestly, the splitter that we were promised, we have not seen it at the level that we were promised.
There's just more upside.
Extremely more upside. And right now, he's got better stuff.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
I don't trust Mize at all.
Was Mize ever the number one prospect coming out of minors?
Yeah.
He was?
Well, not out of minors, no. But he was the number one pick of the draft.
What was he like a number one? Like how Job came up as like
he was like a
baseball's
top 10
number one
prospect.
prospect.
He was never the number one.
Well, I mean, you're allowed to like Job better. And it's kind of the same way I want to see Giovanni Manu over Eote. I know Eote can give you something, but there's higher upside.
Well, it's a little different because
it's different sports.
But plus, Casey Mize went to college. Jackson Job straight out of high school. Like, this guy's got the raw effing talent.
Yeah.
Casey Mize, he came out and he had the changeup.
He's a dog for Auburn, though.
Yeah, he was. And he had the splitter that got college bats. MLB bats aren't falling for that splitter right now.
How long till Mize got called up?
Huh?
How long till Mize got called up?
Not very long.
How many did he have? Did he have a whole season underneath?
Years?
Yeah.
Dude, 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, Job's got a higher upside. I think people are allowed to be more excited for him.
And it's not about a faith of like.
It's not a faith thing. Like I wouldn't be putting my faith into either of these guys to put on the mound in a playoff situation. I wouldn't want to see either of them to start a game in the playoffs, really, unless Job goes out there and pitches a no-hitter against the White Sox. But
that'd be fucking crazy.
Which isn't wouldn't be the craziest thing to happen.
That'd be pretty fucking crazy.
I mean, with his stuff and how bad this team is, crazier things have definitely happened. But like I said, I don't really feel comfortable with either of them being your guy in the playoffs if you need it.
You don't want to have to rely on either of these two.
I guess
but if you were to get thrown into the spot, I would trust Job more because of the stuff he has to get an out compared to Casey Mize.
Also less tape.
Amen.
Good point.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Well, that was around the diamond. That was good. Baseball's alive and well, huh?
It is.
Kind of wild. Let me tell you guys about Swiss Insurance. When you call up a Jackson Job, you're ensuring that you have the best coverage in that bullpen. You should do the same. Call up my guy Mark, 313-530-1698, or contact him via email, mark@swissins.com.
And let me tell you about 1800 Tequila, the official tequila of Woodward Sports, Lions watch parties, and post-game show. You can catch them live at Hayes Social in Shelby Township and celebrate their wins with the smooth 1800 Tequila, proud sponsor of your Detroit Lions.
I feel bad. I can't really defend
drink responsibly.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
It's the Randy Wise Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tour. Scan the QR code or visit woodwardsports.com for your opportunity to join the likes of Darren McCarty, Braylon Edwards, Calvin Johnson, Kurt Gibson on the golf course. Next time you guys are purchasing your vehicle, make the wise decision. Go to Randy Wise Automotive. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. I'm joined by Spinmo Rex, young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Make sure you guys smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Yes.
Time to get into some news regarding the Detroit Lions and their injury report. We spoke to you guys earlier this week. Brian Branch is miraculously back. Don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it.
I'll take it.
I'll definitely take one of the better playmakers on this team, being healthy for this game, prime time. And to be honest with you guys, the sicko fan in me, I think I've been public about this anyway. I've wanted to see Brian Branch in the black jerseys fucking causing havoc ever since that Falcons game.
Oh, for sure.
I want it. So I'm happy he's back. Also, Sam Laporta on the practice field, which is great news.
That is great news. I wasn't too worried about that one.
I kind of was because we didn't know.
He just rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
It was like he's gonna play. They just wanted to let him
That's
stay
fair.
off it for
He's
a little
young.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. And then Dan Skipper, which is also another huge. It's crazy, right? Because he's just like your additional tackle to help you in like run schemes. But this game, those two guys specifically, three guys, if you want to include Branch as well. Laporta you're going to need because you look at this Seahawks defense. You're looking at the cornerbacks that are the deadly pieces, not so much the linebackers. So Sam Laporta is going to have favorable matchups.
Attack that middle of the field.
Exactly. We talked about running the football. Well, Dan Skipper, having him out there helps you as well. The only thing is, and then Brian Branch also is a playmaker too.
Yeah, you need those guys, and there are obviously like Brian Branch and Sam Laporta are two of the top 5, top 10 Detroit Lions, at the very least top 10. So you want them out there. Dan Skipper, what he does for this run game, how he knows what Ben Johnson wants him to do, that's a tough role for a guy to just walk into that hasn't been doing it for a year and a half now. That extra lineman, that sixth lineman that's in motions, that's telling the refs, I'm eligible, doing a lot of different things. Allegedly, yeah. He has a lot of responsibilities that would be tough for a younger player, whether it be Sorsdahl or Manu or someone like that, to learn in a week. So I think that having Skipper back will be huge for the run game, especially not having Frank Ragnow this week. I mentioned it yesterday. They're going to be doing a lot of outside zone schemes, a lot of pitches, a lot of things on the edge. So having Dan Skipper there to be that lead blocker will be big for them.
It's going to be huge, man. It's going to be huge. You need to run the ball to beat this team.
Yeah, we've talked about it all week long, and it's taking a little bit off of Goff's shoulders in this game. And you think about just absolutely dominating from start to finish. It starts on the run game. So, yeah, having Skip there to help out would be extremely big for this offense to take that away from Goff. Make him throw the ball 25 times, not closer to 50, and you're going to win this ball game. No doubt in my mind you win this game if he's throwing the ball around 25 times.
Yeah, that's how you attack this defense is you run the ball. Like we talked about their corners, you don't want to attack on the outside with the deep passing game going up against Tariq Woolen or a guy like Devon Witherspoon. They're good, they're handsy, they're physical, they're going to make some things happen. You need to run the ball, you need to punish them in the middle, and you need to take care of the ball. So having Skipper back will be huge. Having Laporta back will be huge if these guys play. But Skipper being that extra lineman we talked about, and Laporta being a safety blanket for Goff that he really hasn't had. He hasn't used him that much this year. And it started off with the injury, but having that will calm him down in the pocket for sure because you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, but we know how much you like Sam Laporta. So hopefully both of these guys will be ready to go.
It's like when we were talking to Coach earlier this week, too, when he couldn't make it on air, but I still asked for his points because he's a Baltimore – excuse me, I apologize. Because he's a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Yeah.
And I asked him where the weakness is in Mike McDonald's defense. Remember, he kept talking about those boundary plays, those boundary runs. The Dan Skipper is huge in that.
Huge.
If you go back to the 49ers, as talented as they weren't great at executing on defense last year. And one of the things Detroit Lions took advantage of them, if you remember, it was all over ESPN as well, the pin and pull. You know, and Penei Sewell was an absolute weapon in that system or that strategy.
Yeah.
That's Dan Skipper being out there to help him as well is huge. Even putting him in motion and then doing those things.
Yeah.
It's a W to have him back. Big W to have Sam Laporta back. Do you expect Laporta to kind of show up on a stat sheet this week?
Yes. I expect him to be out there. I expect him to be effective. If he's going to play, he's going to be involved, and they're not going to use Sam Laporta as a decoy. Like he is going to be a guy out there that's making plays. It's just a rolled ankle. He's a young guy. He's going to be fine. Like he'll be able to shake it off. It wasn't a high ankle sprain. It wasn't anything crazy like that. It was just a rolled ankle.
Nick.
Yeah, I think Sam Laporta has to show up in this game if you're going to win. When we talk about Goff and we talk about this run game, we talk about the play action and how it sets up Goff to be successful. And one of the guys that is extremely successful within that is Sam Laporta, because he's getting linebackers to pull a little bit in, then he gets a step on them, and then he can do some damage. We saw it at the first half of last week when he was going to Sam Laporta a lot. That's when this team was kind of clicking on all cylinders after we established the run. So we get back to that. We get back to what made us so successful last season, and it's getting to the ball, the guys like Sam Laporta after running the rock effectively. That's what you will have to see in this game. But do you think he's playing to be more of a
decoy
type situation?
No, I don't. You're going to have Sam. If Sam Laporta's out there, he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, he hasn't so far.
It's tough, though. It's tough to say because, like, certain plays in football, guys are decoys. You know what I'm saying? Like, some guys are running certain routes just to get the defenders away from. Jahmyr Gibbs and Amon-Ra St. Brown played last week. Perfect example, right? You want all those guys going the same motion. The rest guys going the other way. I'm sure he's going to get targets for sure, especially if he's open. Especially
he's
if
going to be a part
field.
of the game plan. He's not just going to be this throwaway piece.
Yeah, that's the thing with Ben Johnson too. Is like I don't know how much he'll be. I guess putting up numbers per se, it's tough to call any week, but I think he should be a key point this week. But
the offense has
Ben
been
Johnson
sputtering.
stated before he's not going to have anyone he has out there in the field. There are plays designed for them to go that day.
Yes.
And when you think about last week, our offense started sputtering when he went out.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how much big of a piece he is to this offense. I mean,
they haven't even targeted him that much. He's only got 8 catches on the year. And that's why I feel like that's a pretty big reason why the offense hasn't been doing so well. Because you hit him on a seam route, you hit him on an out route, you hit him on something over the middle and let that big body get moving and break some tackles. It's an easy way to get first downs.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to be critical of Sam Laporta because I don't think it's been on him. We've looked at the tape and Easy's shown us screenshots where he is wide open and Goff is just missing him or looking elsewhere, and that's not entirely on Goff. That could have been the play call of Ben Johnson as well. But ultimately, Sam Laporta, I'm not worried about him. As we've talked about, Detroit Lions will make tight ends good, and he is a good tight end already. So I'm not worried. I don't need this to be a show-me game for him or anything like that. I do expect him to potentially have a big game, but I'm going to expect that every week because I look at Sam Laporta as still one of the top 3 to 5 tight ends in the league despite this start. I just think I don't think it's on him. I don't think he lost a step or anything of that nature. I know you guys aren't saying that, but no. I just want to reassure people that are thinking that way. I don't think that's the reason Sam Laporta is not getting the stats that you want.
And can I just say this real quick too? I don't know if you guys peeped this on Twitter or not. The Seattle Seahawks, and deserving so, they've whooped on us for literally 12 years now. But last night, they posted a fucking top 5 plays in Ford Field clip. Like, just the utter disrespect. Mm-hmm. I get that you've been whooping us, but this ain't that. Unless you really think we're sweet like that, unless you really got the sauce like that, I guess we'll find out Monday. Yeah. I mean, they have, but, like, I don't know, man. That feels just so extra fucking disrespectful. And I want the Detroit Lions to fucking embarrass them, like, in the most brutal. I don't want anybody to get hurt, obviously, but I just want to bully.
Yeah, bully the shit out of them.
Yes.
Black uniforms, smash mouth football, new that's what I can't wait for. I can't wait for fucking Seahawks fans that aren't like paying attention to the Lions to watch this defense and be like, oh shit, where's this come from? Oh damn, where are these guys coming from? Because this Lions defense isn't your older sister's Lions defense. It's not last year's Lions defense. It's actually a good unit.
Yeah.
They're humming. They're making plays. They've got veterans on all three levels that are holding people accountable. Anzalone's going to be back. He's going to be flying around. They got like 40 people on their injured list.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a facade, but it's all right.
Yeah, we should go over that too when we get back. But as great as the run defense they've been the past couple of years, at no point have they ever been a top 10 defense in my belief.
No.
I think maybe briefly last year after the Panthers game, maybe. But that's about it. This year, we're heading this game as a top 10 defense. We perform as a top 10 defense. Well, Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison, I think they're going to give a lot of people fits like throughout the season. That didn't happen against us.
No.
They got one, but that's because Marvin Harrison's a freak. He was drafted to be that. Kyler Murray's also #1 overall pick. Like, they're going to be – I think they're going to be solid this year.
The Cardinals were the best team at throwing the ball down the field the week before they played the Lions.
And John Connor was fucking killing it too leading into that
James
game.
Connor.
James Connor. I always do that.
Shout out John Connor.
Sarah Connor. John Connor. Doesn't matter.
I've never even actually watched the Terminator either to be saying this.
What?
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fellas, and
Terminator 2 is one of the best movies, like action movies ever.
I got a couple of friends that are
watch it.
I'm down. I'm down for sure.
I'm down.
I got a couple of friends that are Seahawks fan. They are talking so crazy right now that they're 3-0, all this shit. You think they should be talking crazy? They played the Dolphins, the Patriots, and who was the third team? The Broncos.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about right now for this 3-0 Seahawks team. I don't want to hear shit.
That's
no
fair.
Lions fans should look at the Seahawks and be like, we should not absolutely dominate this game. They're the goddamn Seahawks who have played horrible teams. Their quarterback's still Geno. We saw him go off last year. This is a different defense.
Yeah.
This is a different team. If we run the ball in this game, they're going to be put in some pressure situations. That quarterback, Geno Smith, I can't wait to see Kirby Joseph and Aiden Hutchinson have a really big game in this one.
Well, it's from
I don't want to hear shit from any Seahawk fan.
I'm 100%
You beat
with
the
you.
worst teams in the goddamn league.
Yeah.
I think what it is, though, they've been dominant of us for like the past.
That's what it is for sure. They've dominated us for 10 years. So, like, you can say that.
So you know.
Yeah, like
You say.
yeah.
As long as you know.
Yeah, you can say that when you are the bully.
Yeah.
Like
It is
when
till it
this
ain't.
is a team you've dominated, when this is a team you've routinely taken to the cleaners, you can say that. Like, so I don't
Chris,
hate
do you
on
have
them
anything
for
to
that,
say on this?
But they're gonna fucking learn something.
I got
today.
a lot to say.
What about the Maz camp?
Maz, how you feeling?
No, with that being said, though, like, obviously, yeah, they have dominated the series, too, but it makes me think back to, I mean, obviously I'm a Michigan fan, but it makes me think to getting dominated by OSU for all those years. You know, that was bad, but when you could feel that turn, you weren't scared of them anymore. I'm not scared of this goddamn Seahawks team for the least of it, honestly, at all. And if you think about it, if that coin flip goes the other way last year, I think the Lions win that game, so... And we're definitely not giving up over 40 points this
We're definitely
this
not
week.
doing that.
No.
And Goff's not throwing a pick six, manifesting that.
Yeah, by the way, 2 of those top 5s were JG pick 6s.
That is true. Let's go
Tradition,
let's go to break. Let me tell you about Les Stanford. What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. The same great service the customers have come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the branch you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together, let's ride.
And do you want to know where the best pregame Lions party is September 30th? Detroit. Join us at Detroit's very own second best bar in Detroit, located at 42 Watson Street for the ultimate fan experience. Enjoy some smooth Tullamore Dew Irish whiskey while catching the Woodward Sports pregame show while partying with the heavyweights. Only at second best bar in Detroit. Come get some.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Dude. Soroki's crispy
Did you hear
chicken.
that?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
No, I don't think she did.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza, for a limited time offer, is now introducing their delicious signature wings. They've got 7 different flavors. I've tried the buffalo and the lemon pepper, and they're both chef's kiss. So make sure you get them while you still can. They're perfect for football season. To find a Soroki's near you, go to Sorokis.com.
DNC ENT shout out. Shout out to my guy CJ. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. He says 2 of the top 5 were pick sixes, ... One clip of DK doing El Jefe dirty. Thanks, Smitty and Easy.
Yeah, that was definitely, yeah.
I'll forever have respect for DK Metcalf after that.
For sure, yeah.
Dude's a fucking
I'll never
demon.
call him DK Metcalf ever again.
Like, he's definitely not. All right, so here's my thing. And I've been public about it before. I actually had Darius Slay on. We talked about it. Like, he was getting comped to Calvin. And obviously got a ride for mine. So, like, that's I took that side of it.
That still
it still shouldn't be happening. Because he can do some of those things. It doesn't do it as consistently as Calvin Johnson did.
Calvin is a top 3 receiver of all time.
Yeah.
DK isn't. But DK is very good. Please don't kill us, sir.
Don't hurt us.
Yeah.
Please.
Also a freak. Like, you want to talk about freaks. That dude is a freak of nature.
He
so
is.
that's why they probably comp him to Calvin.
They're,
It's because they're both just absolute freaks of nature.
They have one of the starting offensive linemen. I'm fairly certain one of the starting offensive linemen. DK was doing his presser. Did you see that? So there's a guy from Muskegon, Michigan on their team, and he was watching the presser for whatever reason, and he let up a fat fucking shit. He's farted so loud that you could hear it on the mic from fucking all the way over.
Dude,
the DK's big ass, so just picked up the fucking podium. And just
moved it over a little bit.
He's a fucking beast, man.
Shout out to that guy. That's a good fart. But Chris said he's got the injury report. Yeah, so Chris, can you throw this up?
Sure.
This was the Seattle.
Have fun reading this shit.
This was the Seattle Seahawks injury report.
Wow.
That's literally insane. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a good amount of full practices, though.
This is crazy, though. Like, they got to be doing this as
precautionary, or to throw us off gamesmanship.
6 of them are full practices. So why even put them on there?
Yeah.
To let them know that they're back. We do that too.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Jake
5,
Bobo
6 did not participate. And of those 6, they're actually guys that helped the Detroit Lions in this game a lot.
Real quick.
Leonard Williams, ribs, out, did not participate. Byron Murphy, hamstring, out, did not participate. Those are 2 guys that roamed that middle of the field, not roamed the middle of the field, but they're in the middle of the defensive line. You saw the duo as we ran against overtime against the Rams. Love that. Boye Mafe, who's been a stud for them this season, out, knee, did not participate. And to give context, though, this is like for us too, this is our Thursday in a normal week, if that makes sense. So they can still go tomorrow and be like ready for the game. Outside of that, it was Anthony Bradford. That's actually the kid that farted his knee. He also did not participate. So although he's from Muskegon and he has a fart that rivals Spinny's.
Yes.
It's
a good fart.
It's looking like he may not be able to go. But we'll see. They got another practice report to go tomorrow. Noah Fant's on that list. He limited participant. Kenneth Walker, limited participant. I hope he doesn't play for 2 reasons. I have him in fantasy. Stay healthy for the long run. 2, he's just good.
He is very good.
He's good if he does play. I still love our defense.
Don't care about it, though.
Yeah.
I love Kenneth Walker. Take the under if he plays. Take the under against the Detroit Lions defense all year for running backs. Nobody is going over 100 yards on this Lions defense on the ground this year.
We talked about the offensive line, how they're got some injuries on the outside at tackle. I guess that one kid, Forsythe, whatever his name was, he started last year in this game. He was one of the guys that had to step up.
Yeah.
So maybe he might be straighter than we originally thought.
I don't know.
Now
We don't know. Hutch is on a whole
I
other
don't
level,
know.
though.
Yeah,
You're
Hutch
right.
is on a different level this year than he was last year.
But their offensive line, though,
And DJ
where
Reader
the
in the middle.
weakest has been consistently the interior. Lincoln Thomason, also on the injury report. Former Detroit Lions guard.
Hunter Parker said, "Who's getting an interception this week out of our secondary?" Shout out for the super chat. Cabby motherfucking Joseph. Pencil it in. I'm gonna say it. Great ask. Dude, different today. Yeah, Kirby Joseph is who I would pencil it. Same girl.
Oh, yeah.
Pencil it in for Kirby is what I would say. This guy is the ball hawk of all ball hawks in the NFL right now.
I'm going to go with Shift God on this one.
Who, Branch?
The rookie.
Oh,
They're going to go at him all game, and that's what I've been saying. It's been happening. They've been going at him. He's been getting a little bit closer. Some of those PI calls, he's finally going to turn his head around when the ball's in the air, and he's going to play the ball instead of the other receivers literally jumping into him because they know that the refs are trigger happy, flag happy on him right now. He's going to turn around, and it's just going to be right there in his hands. Let's go.
Andrew Jones says Kirby is the easy choice. It's the easy choice because it's the right choice. This guy is a dog.
That's right.
But I like Wilson. Shout out Wilson in the chat. He said Hutchinson in. I don't hate that either.
He do that.
He does it a lot. Geno Smith is going to be moving around, running for his life. Maybe he tries to check it down for a screen or to one of his tight ends. And Hutch gets one of those big paws out there. I wouldn't hate that.
I'm going to go back to Terry and Arnold real quick because shout out to our guy Scott Bischoff for having me on his pod this week.
Shout out.
On LNU. Make sure you guys go check that one out. We broke down the game a little bit there. And he just talked about, to begin with, he just wanted to get off his chest that he believed that Terry Arnold has always been in phase, has played really well. It happened to be when I put on the clip, though, it was like the one play or two plays that he wasn't.
Getting cooked, yeah.
When he didn't get cooked, he was out of phase. He just didn't know what the fuck was going on. But we continued on, and, he was. So it's not like.
Oh, I like Terry.
We comped it to what Jeff Okudah was here the entire way through, by the way, not just his rookie season. But at times, bro, it looked like he was getting abused out there. Like he would be lost, getting beat off the line. Outside that really good game he had against Justin Jefferson, of course. But Terrion, it hasn't been that.
No.
It hasn't been like the frantic looking, like, oh, fuck, like, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's like he's been there.
He's always there.
Yes.
He is in the receiver's hip pocket. He's running with them stride for stride down the field.
Ooh, Angelin, I like that.
He's just been getting a little handsy at the top of routes, at the point of contact. He just needs to do what nobody does in college, so I can't be mad at him for it. He needs to get his head around when the ball's in the air. That in college, they don't do that, and it pisses me off every time. So that is something that he'll have to learn, and it's going to be some growing pains, but he has been there. He has been there right in the pocket of the receiver for the majority of his snaps.
So there's lots of positive come away from the early play from him. And just remind everybody, he's a fucking rookie. And he's been, as Spitty said it last week, maybe it was this week, he's been going against absolute demons every single week. Matter of fact, this week, he may find himself matched up with a guy that's been comped to Calvin Johnson. No, he's not Calvin Johnson. Nobody's Calvin Johnson. But to even be comped, you guys know how great Calvin is. DK is him. So, he may find himself in that situation, too. I think there's a lot of high upside with Terrion Arnold. And as soon as he gets a feel for the NFL game, maybe gets a few less PIs. Saw a couple comments from Woodward Sports Chat, though, back to the interception conversation. Anzalone in. You got your veteran back there, a guy that's lost this team every single time we've lost this team with this new regime. I'm sure he wants this W. He's got a week well rested because he was out with a concussion last week. Mm-hmm. I could see that happening. The one I would actually go fucking crazy for, just because I've been waiting to see it, is Jack
Campbell.
If Jack Campbell gets an interception, I'd be so fucking
Gets
happy.
his big paws up there.
I just want to see it, bro.
Is Noah Fant still? Who's even the tight end?
He is.
Is it still Noah Fant?
Banged up, though. Knee injury. Limited
They
participation.
got Will Disley still?
No. I think he's in.
Thank God.
I think he's in Denver.
Look out for Will Disley. That dude's a problem, bro.
Oh my God.
But no, I think this defense is going to get their hand on a lot of balls. Like Geno Smith is going to be like, what the fuck? Like this isn't the old Lions defense that I've been throwing 4 touchdowns on. Like this. Like I said, this ain't your older sister Lions defense. This is a top 10 defense for a reason. They play fast, they play aggressive, they make things happen, and they take care of business. They need to get their hands on more balls, especially because they're going to be running the ball a lot. So you get 1 or 2 turnovers out of the Seahawks, that could be the game. The way you can dominate the ground and bleed the clock. You get a couple turnovers, punch them in, that's the game.
And you talk about hands on balls here. I want to hear DJ Reader getting his paws up, punching one up in the air. Balls are flying everywhere to Brian Branch to go in the other way on a pick six.
That'd be fucking. That'd be amazing. I love Brian Branch.
Monday Night Football,
so
black
happy
jerseys, Ford Field
baby.
erupts, breaks the record on the pick six.
You know what
now
I want?
We're talking.
You know what I want in these black jerseys? Whether it be Aiden Hutchinson is probably the number one guy because he is probably our number one guy. Remember when Geno Smith had the Aaron Donald moment 2 years ago? Was it last year? Where he like shit his pants as Aaron Donald was like crashing down on him. I want that moment to happen in these black jerseys. I want Aiden Hutchinson to get loose on that backup right tackle and to see Geno Smith hit the save. Oh shit!
Yes.
Give that moment to me, please.
Aiden Hutchinson's going to get a sack in this game for sure. And we have, obviously Davenport's gone down, but we've been talking about guys that we think are going to step up in the short term and fill in for Davenport. We've got Aaron Glenn's thoughts on who that should be, but we're going to give them to you after we go to break. Let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's. Walk into any Lady Jane's haircuts for men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and a hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
And tell us about salvation.
Salvation.
Salvation, thou shalt save me. Get back to your community and head on down to ring.
RegisterToRing.com.
Thank you. I had to find that website. Don't got my read on. You guys already know it's RegisterToRing.com. They start at the physical location on November 7th, Friday, and they go all the way through Christmas Eve. Guys, not on Sundays though, and obviously Thanksgiving too. It's RegisterToRing.com. You can sign up virtually today and start as early as today. Give back to your community with Salvation Army.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts, Woodward Sports.
Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences the online and big box retailers, with one major difference: they're family and locally owned and operated for over 30 years. They got 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm easy, joined by Spinmo Raxter, Chris Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick. Smash that like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the fucking stream, mate.
Share it.
What I'm going to start doing as the show goes on, because you guys know Fridays we like to relax, enjoy, maybe kick back a few of these.
Long drinks.
And have a fun show. And with that, Chris, I don't know if you caught this on the prep sheet or not, but there's a Chris quiz on there.
I did see it. I did check the back sheet today.
And since Spencer didn't do it before the show, I'm gonna send him throughout the show periodically. We're gonna put up random pictures of Detroit Tigers players.
Oh hell yeah.
And I want you to either guess who they are or at least the position.
Don't insult the baseball savant. Don't do that.
Is that cool? Does that sound fun?
For sure.
All right, cool. I'm down with that one too. We got some other Detroit Lions topics, but we're doing the pregame show.
Games this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of shitty games. We're also doing the pregame show on Monday. So some of the stuff I want to save, like we'll probably save by the numbers for Monday. But we do have these matchups. Our offensive line versus their offensive line. We got the Aaron Glenn
quotes too.
Oh, we do have the Aaron Glenn stuff. Let's do that. Play that video of Aaron Glenn talking about who's going to step up
in the absence of Levi,
or in the absence of Marcus Davenport.
All right.
Here we go.
Pass rush, then Marcus.
Got it. Where they're two totally different people and body types. But the one thing I do think that they're similar, they both are able to rush with power. Obviously, Davenport's a longer guy, so he has a couple more tools he can use than Pascal. But Pascal is more like squatty to the ground, so he's able to use his spin moves and things like that to win. So, but they both have advantages between each other that they can go out there and be successful.
And so you hear that, and he's talking about Josh Pascal there filling in for Marcus Davenport. And Pascal is a different type of rusher than Marcus Davenport for sure. Marcus Davenport is this big physical specimen that's going to bully you off the line. Pascal is a little more finesse than that. He's a little smaller, but he's also just as physical. Like, he likes to get into people. He likes to use different moves. He is expecting a lot from Josh Pascal, and I think Lions fans should too. He is expecting this guy to go out there, play the majority of snaps on the defensive side of the ball this week, and make some things happen.
Now, I missed the initial question. Did they ask about?
They asked him what the difference is between Marcus Davenport and Josh Pascal pass rushing is.
Okay, because my guy I think is going to step up in the absence of him is Levi Enrique. I know that Pascal's been playing the outside. He was drafted as a defensive end, and then you see him in the inside, and you assume he's a defensive tackle. But just watching through camp, watching even a few times this year, you saw Levi Enrique on the outside, and I think he's been dominant. And it's a very similar style of play that you saw to Marcus Davenport. And real quick, too, if I may, I want to apologize to Marcus Davenport. I try to parade around the fact that, I knew he'd get hurt, It's gross to do. I mean, I did parade it. I said, well, we expected this.
Yeah.
I want to apologize because you see the video of the injury?
No.
He literally was, like, setting the edge, like, shoved the guy out, and the guy fucking, like, chopped his arm down.
Oh, dude.
And that's why he tore his triceps. It wasn't even like a injury-prone type thing. It was, and I guess it's not a dirty move. I guess it's a normal thing that's done, but that's how he got hurt. So I wanted to apologize about that. But I think Levi Enrique is a guy that steps up. I love Josh Pascal. He's my guy, but I just think Levi's better.
Yeah, Levi is.
All due respect.
I think Josh Pascal, though, from what Aaron Glenn said, is going to be getting the majority of the snaps opposite of Aiden Hutchinson at the edge rushing position. At the defensive end position. He is going to get a lot of one-on-one matchups out there with guys like Aleem McNeil if he plays, DJ Reader, Aiden Hutchinson opposite of him on that defensive line. And Aaron Glenn, do you have that other video? I just sent it. Aaron Glenn talked about how he has improved throughout the years and what it's going to be like for him out there today in a full-time role on Monday, not today.
Listen, that player's mindset is to always grow. And you just look at the things that he's been through, that you know that he's going to go out there and put his best foot forward. So it does surprise me that he's grown every year. The things that have been the issue with him are the injuries, which set you back. So when you're growing, then you have injuries, it's tough to continue to keep going at that level. So hopefully, man, he can stay exactly where he's at, but continue to grow. And when I say where he's at, where he's playing injury-free, he's being able to play for us. Because we do know there's growth there. So the more that he plays, we know the more that he's going to grow. So I'm excited about seeing that player go out there on a day-to-day, on a down-to-down, and be able to improve and play for us.
And you hear him say it right there at the end where he says, I'm excited to see that player go out there on a down-to-down basis and see him improve for us. So expect a heavy dose of Josh Pascal on the edge opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. People talking about James Houston in the chat, for sure. I would love to see James Houston out there too, but we know how much this team, this coaching staff, they love that versatility and that flexibility for their players. And Josh Pascal is a guy who can play all three downs at defensive end. He stops the run well, and he can get after the quarterback when needed. So hearing Aaron Glenn say that at the end, I'm excited to see him get work down to down out there. Expect a heavy dose of Josh Pascal at the end opposite of Aiden Hutchinson this week.
Nick, who do you think steps up in the absence of Marcus Davenport?
Fellas, this one's tough because I'm going to be straight up with you boys. I like what I've seen out of Levi, but I think we know what Josh Pascal is. Like, I don't think we can put the pressure on him to somehow start being like an extremely quality player when I think he's just kind of been a guy his first couple of years in the league here. I can't expect him to turn into, a guy that's been extremely productive because he hasn't been. And I don't want to put that pressure on a guy like Pascal because he just strictly hasn't been that. But I think the upside's there for a guy like Levi if he is healthy enough to go in this game and, obviously produce. He has been producing. He's always produced when he's been in there healthy. So I'm going to go with a guy like Levi, who I've seen that upside from, compared to a guy like Pascal, where I really have not seen that upside, that kind of explosion off the end. Like you said, Spenny, he's kind of a more like a finesse, like tone setter, like on that side, setting the edge, everything.
That's why he's going to get a lot of work.
Yeah, when it comes to Levi, though, you've seen him beat that tackle, get into the backfield. He has 4 quarterback hits already this season, and I believe Levi has the higher upside to be able to actually wreak havoc and get to that quarterback, unlike a guy like Pascal that can maybe be better at setting the edge, trying to keep the run game slow down.
They like Levi on the inside so much, though. I don't know if he gets work on that edge position.
I guess it really depends in that manner. Do we have the Lions' actual report?
I don't know if they.
I'll try to find it, but
Ali McNeil.
Yes,
it depends on whether he goes or not.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
If Ali McNeil's ready to play, you'll see Levi get some snaps at edge for sure. If he's not, then I would expect to see a heavy dose of Levi Onwuzurike in the middle.
Yeah. And honestly, I still expect to see Levi outside. I just think I'm with Nick on this one. And I listen, Josh Pascal follows me on Instagram. He's been super supportive of what we got going on as heavyweights. Nice. Yeah, you met him. I think he's dope, and he has a cool story coming back from foot cancer and getting drafted to the NFL in the 2nd round. As Nick said, though, he's been here for a while now. We haven't seen him become that guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've already seen flash of that from Levi.
I think he's a quality guy that can come in and, in spots when you need him, but as a as kind of a backup rotational guy, if you're depending on him to be that starter alongside Aiden Hutchinson, I don't think that's the spot.
Who would you put in that spot then?
Levi.
You put Levi starting at the edge.
Yes.
Opposite Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes.
I would know
with a banged up Ali McNeil.
Yes.
If it will depend. Is Ali playing or is he?
Either way he's going to be banged up.
In.
Either way he's going to be banged up.
You have DJ Reader, you're fine. You also have a Kai Wingo. And Wingo's been getting a lot of snaps.
He has.
At least more. I've seen him out there more than I. And I was the guy who expected him to get some snaps.
I think. I don't know. I would. There is no way they're starting Levi Onwuzurike. They're going to start Josh Pascal because of how well he plays in the run game as well.
Yeah, he'll start.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to see Levi out there. I really need to know if Aleem's ready to go. If Aleem's not playing, then Levi's going to be in that middle a lot. Maybe they bring is Pecco still on the roster?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah. I think he's on the active roster now too. I was kind of taken back, and I
Put
think
Manu at edge says Xavier D.
Huh?
Put Manu at edge said Xavier D. And you got who are they putting at Sam?
You put him at defensive tackle.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
Germ.
No, he could, but
Neiman.
Yeah.
Neiman played well when he came in.
Neiman or Campbell.
Yeah.
Campbell did it last year when they tried to get him on the field.
I would rather.
He got snaps there last week too.
Yeah.
He had a few sacks last year doing it as well.
Yeah, he did, but we'll see.
He hasn't been what you want him in pass coverage to even
Weezy D313
make sure that he's there at the mic.
Pascal has been a bit better than mid.
Right around there.
That's fair.
Yeah. Again, I'm a fan of him too.
And when you draft a guy in the 2nd round, and we've seen Brad Holmes obviously draft Brian Branch and Laporta, a bunch of stacked 2nd rounders. You want a guy a little bit, better than mid.
Yeah.
Is what we're talking about. Which, if he is in there, I'm going to trust that he does the job that they're telling him to do well. But when it comes to high upside, getting to the passer or to the quarterback, I just don't think that's really where Josh Pascal really exceeds.
Yeah.
You can see it from the front.
Yeah, you really can.
That's insane.
It doesn't make sense.
That thing's going to evolve too.
Yeah,
the entirety of it.
Yeah.
Knowing that we found out yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
tell us about KDK Law.
I'll tell you about KDK Law. We get caught doing what I got caught doing yesterday, then you guys should call Kevin and Catherine at KDK Law right here in Birmingham, Michigan. They will have your back. Tell them the heavyweights sent you. They'll pay your first-time filing fee. Just scan the QR code or visit. I'm sorry, not visit. 248-971-0476. It's Kevin and Catherine at KDK Law. Since you'll pay your filing fee.
Hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
To prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness, we're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward Sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Dispo Dispensary is not only your local cannabis plug, but right now, if you scan the QR code and bring it into Dispo location, they'll give you $10 off of any purchase of $25 or more. Just scan the QR code and bring it into any Dispo location. It's Dispo, disposhops.com, your local cannabis plug.
Shout out Dispo. We were there this morning.
Yes, sir. Stankin' like it, too. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
It's Friday.
Other people mind, though. They're saying stuff. Chris I shook his hand.
It did.
And his hand didn't smell.
It did.
Like Dispo.
Different Chris.
Yeah, different
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as cool.
The cool Chris.
The cool Chris.
No. I said not as cool.
Speaking of cool guys, I'm easy. Spin more action on Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick, but we're also joined by a special guest, Jordan, who'll be joining us during our Pick'em segment. And maybe actually this is Chris one too. Jordan, I'll let you decide where we go. We grabbed pictures of Detroit Tigers, and we'll have Chris guess their name and or position because he doesn't watch a lick of baseball. We've been trying to get him to get in on the run here. He hasn't at all. You want to do that first? Or you want to do the Pick'ems?
I'm with the Pick'em.
Okay.
I'm with Chris on that though too. I'm also not
a baseball guy.
Not a
good
big
man.
baseball guy.
So you guys could go against each other.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would make it spicy.
Hey,
that would make
now
it
we're
spicy.
talking Friday show.
But how has it been like? Have you been
Nick? We sent some pictures
into the run
Slack,
that they're on right now. Like
random
Yeah,
Tigers.
I mean, obviously it's hard to not hear anything about that
Yeah.
going on with the Tigers, but yeah, I mean they're going insane, and it's easy to see and hear that when you're at Lions games too. Like we got people next to us with season tickets. They went to the Tigers game and came to the Lions game right after.
Oh, that's so sick.
So
do you have season tickets for the Lions?
We do, yeah.
Nice.
We're up in section 340.
Oh, hell yeah. So how's it
First
been
time.
like so far this year? I went to the first game, but what has it been like? How excited are you guys for the blackout?
Yeah.
The black jerseys, the field's going to be rocking Monday Night Football.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, you growing up around here, you're used to seeing, players like Stafford, Calvin Johnson. That Lions team may have sucked, but those guys kept your hopes and dreams alive.
Yeah.
For sure.
So long. So, coming to see it come full circle and, this Lions team now, it's much different than what we're used to. So, I mean, I love it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell motherfucking yeah. And you're here for the Pick'em segment.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I gotta say, I'm in 345. Welcome to the 340s. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. 340 boys. So are we getting right into the pick'em?
We'll do the pick'em and then
The Tiger thing.
Do we have
sent
enough
one in.
photos? Do you see how many were in there?
I just sent one in. I'm about to just keep on sending.
All right, keep
All
sending.
right, let's do the pick'em first.
Let's go.
We'll start with the pick'em, and Jordan, since you're our guest, you'll be the first pick. We'll give you the first pick. The first game we got, it's just straight up. We don't do spreads or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Rams versus Chicago Bears in Chicago.
I'm going to take Rams this game,
Okay.
and there's a few reasons. One, Jared Verse.
Mm.
That dude is going to get after Caleb Williams like no other. That offensive line in Chicago is just pitiful. So I see the defense eating him alive this game. I mean, we saw how they played against us. They were a pretty tough team.
Yeah.
On top of that, I mean, the Bears have a great defense, but, you know, you're also playing against Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
And Cooper Kupp, and I don't know if Puka's healthy or not.
I don't think so.
He's still, so I mean, yeah, it's going to be a good game, but I'll take the Rams in that one.
I like it. Easy?
I originally wanted to take Chicago because of all the injuries with the Rams.
This guy.
But they've let me down last time.
You took him last week too.
Yeah.
Do it.
Fuck it. Give me the Bears. They got to get one. It's disgusting that they're 1-2 right now. But they didn't even deserve the win they got against the Titans. Like they should be 0-3. Like when I picked them last week, I was like, yeah, they got to get their first win, and I forgot they lucked into one against Titans.
Yeah, no, that was a disaster.
It was gross. Just so gross. Will Levis is terrible.
Very bad.
He's playing hero ball. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Chris, who do you got?
I got the Bears.
You got the Bears.
I really wanted to take the Rams, but I mean the best side of the ball of either of these injuries considered is the Bears defense.
That's a great point though about that offensive line. I think that's Jared Verse. Those guys are demons up there.
Well, actually, I heard a stat today. They're 32nd in pass rush.
The Rams.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised to hear that. This is why I think
Chris stats though.
Because this week
questionable.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm just kidding,
They were so
Your hair's
embarrassing bad
stupid.
on a national level. Even on Twitter, you go on there, they're showing that play where Swift like bounced outside, like 3 of the offensive linemen are laying down for fucking calendar shots. I think they're gonna at least scheme away from them being bad blockers. Like just get the ball out quick, the same way Stafford and them were doing. They gotta do something. It's just that's bad.
Nick?
Yeah.
This one hurts to do, but I gotta do it.
Bears.
The Rams.
Yeah.
I hate picking Stafford to win a game. Are you kidding me?
You got his jersey in your closet and we've seen
literally
it.
sleep in his jersey.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, we almost burned it. You guys got it wrong.
Yeah.
But it would have been a fire hazard within the apartment.
So
That was a very bad idea, and I'm glad we didn't do it.
We came home down back to his apartment from watching the playoff game here, and we're like, let's burn his jersey.
I pulled it out. No, I said let's burn it.
He
It
said,
was my idea.
let's do it on the balcony. And I was like, I don't think we should do
I was like,
that.
let's go down. Let's go down.
No, I think you were not. I think I was the one saying, I don't know.
No, I was the one. No matter how turned I was, I knew that was all right. Let's.
And then Nick gets at the door.
Yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
His neighbor comes knocking on the door. And
we loud shot it.
because we were loud. We were playing the Peaky Blinders theme song just on repeat for some reason.
Football.
His neighbor knocks on the door to yell at us. I open the door. I was like, close the door. I was like, hey, your neighbor's here, but she's pretty hot. He opens the door.
Oh yeah, hold on. You can't.
I mean,
You can't.
what?
It's not like I don't have relations with my
He's
neighbor.
got a whole girlfriend.
She was there.
That'd be
She
way
was
too
there.
cute.
She was there.
Yeah, it wasn't a good. That's not where we should bring it back up.
All right, whatever. I'm taking the Rams. Give me the Rams. I'm with Jordan and Nick. You guys suck. Fuck the Bears. I'll never pick the fucking Bears. And the Rams, like you said, Jared Verse, he is going to get after Caleb Williams. The Bears just look stupid. Like every play they make just looks so stupid.
I think the biggest mistake they made as an organization was getting rid of Fields.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
They could have got Joe Alt and
I
kept
think the
Justin
second
Fields.
biggest mistake was keeping the fucking head coach.
Yeah.
You know, they decided to build the team around and put all their chips on a rookie quarterback. When you had Fields, he wasn't a top 5 quarterback last season.
3-0 right now in Pittsburgh.
And then
He can win games.
Yeah.
Give him the right cast, he'll win games.
Well, dude, and then you got a rookie quarterback. You're building your team around this offense, and then you kept your defensive coordinator head coach. So what are we doing?
Nobody getting fired on that staff.
Next up, Jordan, we have New Orleans versus Atlanta in Atlanta.
This is one I've been stuck on all week.
Yeah.
because I watched the Falcons-Chiefs game last weekend. The Falcons played good ball.
They do.
Really, the only problem I saw was Kirk Cousins can't get them in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if they target Pitts and they target Drake London a little bit more this week, get those guys the ball, I think the Falcons can come out and take this win.
I like it. I like it.
I'm with him on that one, too. I got Amon-Ra on my fantasy team. Spinny said he was washed. He's definitely not.
Yeah, he's eating.
But he's got his hip and a rib injury, I guess, this week. And so does Chris Olave had a hammy situation go down
so
today.
You're
So
start Shakir. Or, what's his name? I can't remember.
Oh, Shaheed?
Shaheed, yeah.
Shaheed. Yeah, but he's really like a gimmick guy, too. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play a whole lot.
Yeah, he's running. Like, when we get out there, just run.
I started him the first 2 weeks. He got like 20 points each week. He got 0 last week.
That's what I'm saying. He's really gimmicky.
He'll do that. He did that for me his rookie season.
Yeah.
Give me the Falcons.
All right. Chris?
You know, I'm gonna make this one up on the spot because I can't pick which side, but
he says a made-up team.
Yeah,
The unicorns.
I'm gonna go with the giraffes. No, give me the gut feeling Falcons. No rhyme or reason. Is Bijan playing? I know he was questionable. But
I did see Bijan was questionable as well.
Already put it in. Nick, who do you got?
I know.
Fellas,
I'm
I
top
think
of the leaderboard. I ain't worried about you.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Chris. No hot
It's
dog
definitely
suits
gonna be
for
a
the
hot
Booth
dog
boys. I think both of these teams are frauds, to be quite honest with you. I don't think the Saints are really that good, and I definitely don't think Atlanta is. So I'm going to go with the one that doesn't have an old quarterback coming off an injury, going with the Saints.
Dude, you've been harping at that all year.
I'm big on old quarterbacks getting hurt and then getting hyped up in the offseason.
But you love Aaron Rodgers. You love Aaron Rodgers. I don't get it.
No, he does. He hates
know.
That's the one.
I wanted to get him.
Well, actually, within this vicinity, if you love Aaron Rodgers, you hate him. If you hate him, you love him. It's very confusing.
No, we're not doing that.
But what does it mean for the media?
Give me the Falcons, too. Falcons are a better team. I think they're going to win this division. The Saints had fun, but they're going to go back to earth. Next up.
Ron made me regret my choice. McVay ain't losing to Eberflus. He's probably absolutely correct.
For 1,000%.
Oh, well.
Interdivision matchup.
Forgot about that.
The upstart Minnesota Vikings, who are on the top of the NFC North, versus the Green Bay Packers. Jordan, who do you got?
That one's tough, too, but Packers if Jordan Love plays.
Okay.
Vikings if he doesn't.
Okay, we'll give that to you because you served our country.
Oh, that's fair.
Are you giving them both?
I'm giving them both.
That's fair.
We're letting him do it.
No, I mean,
you know what? Hey,
that's fair to judge. I mean, if Jordan
too.
Love plays, then I have Packers. If he doesn't, I have
that's
Vikings.
Fair. We'll give that to him.
We
don't
can
just
all do the same thing.
No.
Cheating ass. All right, I'm going to go. Is my mic on?
Yeah, we're
I
good.
thought I heard like an echo. My headphones are fucking up.
You were yelling, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you heard Spenny's voice.
I'm going to
It's your
go.
conscience fucking with you.
Yeah.
It's pride.
Gaslight.
Not again, damn it. Not again.
Where's this one at?
It is in Green Bay.
In Green Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This is a
Been
really
hyping
good
up
game,
the
dude.
Vikings all week, easy.
Yeah, you
all
have.
week.
Stand on business.
Hey, Tom Brady had number 3, too.
Are you standing
I'm
on
just saying.
business?
Easy. Tom Brady
You know what?
is easy's gospel.
I'm going to stand on business. Give me the Vikings.
Okay.
How can Tom Brady not be my gospel? He's got 7
Lock,
rings.
you said. Wow.
7. I did not say lock.
He locked the Vikings?
I did not
Wow.
say lock.
All right.
Relax.
Oh, yeah. Jordan, we do a lock, too. So you pick one of your teams,
It's worth 2
and
points.
you lock them. And if they win, it's worth 2 points. If they lose, it's -1.
So he should
any
just
team
lock
across
this
the
one,
board?
right?
One of the ones you picked.
He should just lock this one since he's got both teams.
No, I won't like this one.
That's a great point.
It's specific, though. If Jordan Love doesn't play, then he has the Vikings. If
Oh,
he
yeah,
does,
true.
he's got the Packers. All right, who do you got, Chris?
I got the Packers, man. I think the Vikings are going to come down there. Not that they're not a good team, but I just think at home, I think they're going to get the job done. I think Jordan Love plays. He wasn't on IR, so they've been taking it week to week. I think they're ready for him to come back and play.
Jesus, Danny.
The Packers have beaten the Titans and the Colts, 2 teams without a pulse in this game. That was horrible. I'm Frank. No, I'm kidding. The Titans and the Colts are both trash teams right now. That's who Malik Willis is beaten. And for that reason, a team with a pulse coming in to Lambeau is the Minnesota Vikings. I'm with Easy on this one. Minnesota Vikings take it in Lambeau. I was going to do the skull, but I didn't want to.
Is that what it is? This is the horn, right?
Of course you are. You're a Vikings fan.
You are a Vikings fan, but that's a hard. I'm not gonna lie.
This is, yeah,
That's just hard.
It is.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
got the horn.
Like Vikings a great show.
Yeah.
Minnesota's my least hated team in the division.
They really are. Their fans are pussies,
Their
too.
fans are kind of pussies.
One of the guys
We know
talking
some
the
good
most shit
ones.
on Twitter, one's a pedophile.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not saying YouTube. I fucked that up. Secondly,
he's a
the other one posted a picture of him with you see the pillow thing they posted?
What was
You
it, a
didn't
wife
see
or
that?
pillow?
Yeah, I think so. I
Oh,
mean, I don't
yeah,
know.
dude.
You might know.
Credit. Shout out to him.
Oh, you would. I'll find it. I,
mean,
think
I don't
exactly
have
what it
one.
was, actually.
Who cares, man?
I'll
Let the
find
man
it.
love anime girls. I'll go with the Vikings as well. Their defense is so good, and like you said, Jordan Love has beat two teams who will probably be two of the worst four teams in the NFL. Malik Willis.
Who'd you say?
So if Jordan Love is back, that changes things though. But I will go with the Vikings. Next up, Jordan, we have a poop bowl: Cincinnati versus Carolina. Who do you got in the Battle of the Kitties?
I got to go with Andy Dalton and the Panthers.
I like it. I like it.
People are going to disagree with that, but that Bengals defense is atrocious.
It's bad.
Burrow is balling, however. I mean, it's really going to probably come down to who can get the most stops, but as of right now, I got Andy Dalton.
I like it. Who we got up? Easy.
This is Andy Dalton revenge game, too.
Yeah, in Carolina, too.
Don't forget that part.
In Carolina.
It's almost like a send-off year for Andy Dalton, too,
Yeah.
because he is probably going to retire after this season.
Yeah. I'm going to go Bengals, man. There's no way they dropped 0-4. That would blow my mind.
Chris?
Bengals lock.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Andy Dalton had his fun. He had his fun, but playtime's over.
Nick?
Bengals and nice lock, Chris.
He's pissed.
I'm going with Jordan. I'm taking the fucking Panthers, dude. I'm going with Andy Dalton. Chuba Hubbard is going to carve up this defense. Like you said.
Low-key, I'm a Chuba Hubbard believer. I love
the
Chuba
Bengals
Hubbard.
defense sucks, man. Like, I really
It's
think
terrible.
Chuba Hubbard's going to go out there for 125 all-purpose and 2 touchdowns and just absolutely demolish them. It's in Carolina. Like you said, Andy Dalton revenge
12
game.
fans.
Normally when these quarterbacks that come in and they start from like a backup position or they're the old veteran,
They're going a little bit
they'll
streak.
have like 2 or 3 games where they win a couple games. I'm riding with the Red Rocket. Give me the Panthers. What? No, I'm
His
just
name's
kidding.
Jordan. I'm just kidding.
All right, next up. This will actually be a good game. Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
I like it.
Taking them.
Yeah.
I think Baker has their number. I think Nick Sirianni is one of the worst coaches in the league.
Agreed.
And Jalen Hurts is a fraud.
He's a frog?
Frog. All right.
JB, go. I'll kiss him! I'll save him!
JB would love that.
JB would.
I'll be my prince. Easy. Who do you got?
I'm going to go Tampa Bay, too, man. Actually, Devontae Smith out. He got hit by Christian Boyd.
Well, he's
was
he's
bad.
questionable, though.
He's not playing.
He is
I
not
just watched the highlight of that hit. He's not playing.
Brian Branch playing. He went out.
Yeah, but Brian Branch is a different beast.
Devontae Smith went out, too.
I got Devontae Adams and Devontae Smith.
I think
tough.
I think Hurts is. It's crazy to say. I mean, he get you something as the play breaks down, but he also needs a system that works for him as well. And I feel like Todd Bowles understands like what he can and can do, and he's got his number.
Yeah. Chris?
Were we talking about 100%?
100%.
Philly
and Tampa.
Yeah, give me Tampa. I think Philly is fraudulent. Other than Saquon. Saquon's a dog.
Yeah.
And that's
I
where I'm
love
going
Saquon.
with this one. The Eagles are going to do what the Lions didn't, and it's run the effing rock against this Tampa Bay team. I think that the EAGLES, Eagles go into Tampa, get revenge for last year, and you know what? I'm locking them. Let's go. Give me the Eagles, fly. I'm about to hammer it down on this game. No doubt about it.
Wow. That's aggressive.
Spell Philadelphia.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay
That's
as
not
well.
nice.
On my own and locking them. Let's go.
I just think that, like Jordan said, Nick Sirianni
Loser has to wear the
is
hot
a
dog suit and spell
terrible
Philadelphia.
Nick Sirianni is a terrible coach. I think Tampa Bay takes care of business. I love Baker. I do. I'm like, man, it's like, I love that Baker Mayfield. No, but he's got moxie. Like, it's hard to
He does
explain
have
it. But
moxie.
ever since I saw him tell Kansas or whoever it was to choke on his nuts. And since I saw the video of him running from the cops and eating shit, I was like,
Yeah, that was
I was
awesome.
like, that's a guy I could play ball with. So I fuck with Baker. I hate Nick Sirianni. I'm going Tampa. Next up, Jordan, we got Washington versus Arizona. Two kind of surprise teams so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good matchup right there. I've never seen a rookie look more confident than Jaden Daniels.
He's looked very good.
Like, that dude can throw the ball. He can run the ball, whatever you need him to do. But I'm going to take the Cardinals. I think their defense has the edge over the Commanders, and that's what's going to win them that game.
I like it. Easy?
I was looking at the injury report for the Buccaneers-Eagles. What's the matchup? Jaden Daniels and
Washington, Arizona, in the desert.
Arizona. I think Arizona's going to be pretty good this year. I like Jaden Daniels. I agree. I haven't seen a rookie as confident. It's almost like as if he knew the entire time. Like, it's crazy because Caleb was like the number one overall pick for like 4 years. Everyone knew he was going number one overall.
Yeah.
But Jaden still felt slighted, it felt like.
He was insane in college last year.
Yeah. No, but I'm going the opposite way. I think the Cards are actually pretty good.
Chris?
So for me, I wanted to go Washington, but I'm going with the Cardinals. I think that Jaden Daniels had an impressive performance, but again, it was against the Bengals defense. So
that's true.
So to be fair, let's level it out. I think he'll be fine long term, but for now, I got to play it safe. Even with no Trey McBride, I'm still going with
that
Cardinals.
McLaurin touchdown was nasty.
It was
bro.
insane.
Oh my god.
Nick,
was that
the whole game? You just have Jaden Daniels just smiling, laughing. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Was that Commanders? Was that game at
the Durs?
That was at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
You roll into Cincinnati and you go and take
cooked.
names.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to go into Arizona and take names. Boys, I'm on an island again. I believe in Jaden Daniels. He makes plays when plays aren't there. He can
Caleb
run
will
for
be
10
proud.
when he only has 4. This guy is making plays at a clip I haven't seen since the other guy that was in Washington as a rookie, RG3. That dude is different right now. Obviously, RG3 regressed to hardcore after his injury.
Yeah.
But I think Jaden Daniels has what it takes to be not CJ Stroud, but make a CJ Stroud type run, compete for that division, and maybe push the playoffs. Give me Washington on the road in Arizona without Trey McBride.
Nick, you're not on an island because I'm with you. I'm going
Let's
with
go.
Washington, too. I think, like Jordan said, Jaden Daniels looks so confident in there, in the pocket, on the run, doing whatever he has to do, standing in the face of getting his lunch eaten and just throwing a 50-yard touchdown in the corner of the end zone. Like, the guy is special. I know Chicago fans, give them another week or two of Jaden Daniels playing like this.
They're going to lose their minds.
They're going to lose their fucking minds. It's going to be beautiful. Next up, Cleveland versus Las Vegas. Talk about a poop bowl. Who do you got, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, that one's tough. I mean, you got Max Crosby, Devontae already ruled out.
Yep.
And I think Jacoby.
I mean, really, this is like a must-win game for Deshaun Watson. I'm going to take the Browns, but he needs to win this game. Otherwise, he's facing replacement.
That is facts. Easy.
I think I'm going to go the same. Without Crosby, I don't know if I can count on the Raiders team. I will say this, though. I kind of wanted to take the Raiders just based off how they lost last week. You know, Antonio Pierce and their ass this week.
Yeah, for sure.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they win, but I'm going to go with Browns.
Chris?
Yeah, I gotta go with the Browns as well. I think they're gonna be able to run the ball. Deshaun Watson can't do shit with passing the ball, but they can run the ball, and their defense will carry it. And this Las Vegas team did get embarrassed, but however, they are shorthanded.
I still like what the hell's his name over there in Cleveland?
Ford?
No, the coach.
Stefanski.
Stefanski, yeah. I respect him.
Nick?
We're going with the home team here, fellas. Nick Chubb, you talked about they're going to be able to run on this Raiders team. Nick Chubb ain't back yet. I don't know how much success this Browns team is going to have running the ball. I'm going with the home team here. I think Deshaun Watson has not been him since he went to Cleveland. I can't trust that guy to go out on the road and get a win, even with Max Crosby out. I'm going with the Raiders. The Raiders!
I'm going to lock the shitty, poopy Cleveland Browns. I am doing it. Without Max Crosby, without Devontae Adams, I think there's no way the Raiders win this game. I think the Browns go in there, even with the shitty Deshaun Watson not getting his hand jobs anymore, lost his mojo. I think they win this game. I do. I think you see a healthy dose of Jerome Ford. Amari Cooper is one of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL. I think he gets loose in that secondary, makes some things happen. Give me the Browns and lock them on the road, baby. What are we doing?
If he plays well, if Deshaun Watson plays well, then I'll know Spencer wanted to secure that fucking lock, and he did what he needed to do. he did what he needed to do.
I'm gonna take a red eye to Vegas.
Raiders actually favored in that one, -2.
Yeah, give me the shitty poopy Browns. Jordan, next up, from one poop bowl to another, Tennessee versus Miami. Who do you got?
Miami.
As bad as both of them are right now, I'm taking Tennessee.
Ooh. Their defense.
Amen, bro.
They actually got pieces on their defense, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Will Levis, he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He's not a great quarterback. He's okay, but he'll
He's just an
figure it
idiot
out.
at times, dude.
Yeah, it's trying to play hero ball. It's never going to work out for you.
He needs
you're gonna
Gia
get
back.
picked.
Man.
He's trying to be like I said, he's trying to be like Josh Allen, but he's not good.
I need Gia first.
Jeez, Gia, man. Lord, I can't even concentrate now. Yeah, I think Titans got a pretty good defense, man.
I had to throw that one in there.
Who do you got?
I think Will Levis is straight. He's just stupid. I think he's good, but he's just dumb as fuck.
He's definitely straight.
He's very stupid.
Yeah. He's definitely a 30-second man as well.
Definitely a 30-second man as well.
Imagine like you're playing that bad and you're hitting the huddle. And like you're like DeAndre Hopkins, like you're looking at a 30-second guy fucking telling you what to do.
No, imagine
Bro, you wouldn't last 2 minutes in that thing. Get the fuck off!
Imagine the Miami defenders.
Yeah.
You stood in that pocket longer than you lasted, bitch. Oh, dude. So you're taking Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tennessee.
All right, Chris, who you got?
Who are they playing again? I'm sorry.
Miami. At Miami.
Oh my God. This sucks. This sucks so bad.
There's so many bad games this week.
I have to.
There are so many bad games this week.
I'm just reminding myself that I have to bench Tyreek.
Yeah.
as my first round pick, I have to bench them in. It's tough.
This guy traded for him.
Idiot.
What? Wait until they get Russell Wilson.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Chris.
Long-term
who you picking?
plays.
No, let's deflect on Nick. Nick,
No,
what
who
are you
you
picking?
got?
Give me Tennessee. Give me Tennessee. God damn it, I feel terrible.
No, let's deflect on Nick.
No, let's deflect on Nick.
I'm going with my Tyreek Hill. The guy I traded for
that makes me feel
Jalen
better.
Waddle. Do not freaking play Tim Boyle. All right?
That makes me feel so
Don't
much
do it.
better.
Give me the Miami Dolphins,
Let's
too.
go.
I'm going with Miami. Skylar Thompson, don't play. Don't play. Who put Tim Boyle? Is that the guy? Put him out there.
I think it was Tim Boyle.
Put him out there. Put TB12 out there and let him close his eyes and throw it down the field, and Tyreek can run under it. Give me the Miami Dolphins, man.
What if the real TB12 suits up for them, though, this year? You think that's possible?
No. I think he's...
What if Tua throws up
I think he is contractually ineligible to play in the NFL.
Well, what if Tua, throws
Shut
up the
the
set
fuck
again?
up, Chris.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, Jordan. Buffalo versus...
It was just so flagrant. It was so flagrant.
Buffalo versus Baltimore. Who do you got?
Give me Buffalo. I'm going to lock Buffalo, too.
Lock in Buffalo. I like it. Josh Allen's MVP.
Yeah, he's on a tear. It's insane what they just did to the Jags, too.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I don't really see anybody. It's the James Cook and Josh Allen show right now, so, good luck stopping that.
For real. Easy. Who do you got?
Buffalo's red hot. Josh Allen's feeling himself. Let me go Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills.
I don't even got to ask Nick, but Chris, who do you want?
What?
Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo.
I just feel like
Scotty's trying some Jedi mind shit over here.
No, who you got?
Fly, Ravens. Fly, baby.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo's been riding the high. Ravens need the dub. That's why I'm going with the Ravens.
I'm taking Buffalo.
Hungry
dude.
dogs run faster.
Josh Allen is playing like a man on a mission. He's throwing the comments out there like, oh, it's crazy how when everybody is here for the team, what this is going to be like.
Who called it?
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs.
Kind
Who
of a
called
cancer.
it? Better without.
Cancer.
Stephon
Finally,
Diggs.
I wish I took the Ravens, honestly.
the home team. Detroit versus Seattle. Who do you got?
Got to take the Lions, of course.
Got to.
Go, baby.
Anybody not
Blackout.
taking the Lions?
Nah.
Well, actually, no.
Well, accordingly,
Easy's the only holdout. Easy's the only holdout.
All right,
I'm
Easy,
worried
you got to
about.
lock somebody.
I've never been on live television before, but I'm going to take the Lions. I'm going to take the Lions.
You can lock the Lions, the Titans, the Cardinals,
okay,
the Bucks, the Vikings, the Bears, or the Falcons. Damn, you can lock basically everybody. Well, everybody that you pick.
I'm gonna lock the Falcons.
Locking the Falcons.
Locking the Falcons.
All right.
Shout out Elgato for the
crazy.
super chat. Jordan, thank you for your service. Shout out
shout
Jordan.
out to
Thank you for
Jordan.
coming in for the picks.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Great job out there.
We do got to go to break here, Jordan. Appreciate you joining us, man. Is there anything you want to say? Get off your chest. I see you wearing the Michigan sweater. Is there anything you
he's
want to
gonna
say?
go against Chris and the Tiger?
Oh yeah, we gotta do that still.
Yeah, let's go to break.
Okay, we gotta do what?
We gotta do like 5.
No,
Let's just do the 6:38 break. I'll tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, full body workout in 30 minutes. All memberships include fitness training. You can upgrade to the Black Card to get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and all that good stuff. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. And let me tell you about the watch party live at Hayes Social every week. We got the watch party and the post-game show. It's presented by New Holland Brewing, Sabbath Coffee Roasters, Soroki Crispy Chicken and Pizza, and 1800 Tequila. Tap in. We're going to be there Monday night. Unky Neil's going to be doing the watch party, so come down there and have a good time at Hayes Social.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
To prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness, we're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
All right.
Join the best youth football league in Metro Detroit. The Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan's 3C Sports League offers youth ages 5 to 14 with 6 exciting teams to choose from in the locations of Detroit, Belleville, Highland Park, and East Point. All coaches are trained, certified, and undergo background checks, so you can register for football or cheer at bgcsm.org. Equipment, meals, and transportation are included. All this plus the chance to play the championship at Ford Field where the Lions play for just $175 per child. So put the youth back at youth sports with BGCSM 3C Sports.
And let me tell you about the best coffee in the game. It is Sabbath Coffee. You can subscribe at SabbathCoffeeRoasters.com, and they will drop off delicious, locally roasted specialty coffee to your door. Use code word Woodward to get 25% off your first order. Sabbath Coffee Roasters, whether you're starting the game day off right or just enjoying a quiet morning, they should be your first choice.
What up, welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Smo Rex, young Chris,
Hello.
Nicholas Kohloff, a.k.a. Microwave Nick. We also got Jordan in the building. Now it's time for the Detroit Tiger off. What do we call him? Trivia. So
who's that? Tigermon.
Tar.
I mean, Riley Green kind of runs like a Pokemon, like so.
All right. Put them up at random. So Jordan, you guys know what's going on. Jordan's not a big Tigers fan, but he knows what's going on. Chris knows obviously what's going on, but he's also not a big Tigers fan. We try to get Chris tap in. He just refuses to.
Yeah, he's playing 2K.
As punishment.
One night.
I say we should have them switch off, like who goes first, and then the other one has a chance to get a point.
Okay,
All right.
I like that.
All right.
Let's get it.
Chris, you start off.
Yeah, you start off.
Oh, but he's the one picking them, so.
No, I'm just throwing. Dude, I have no names or
He has
nothing.
no clue.
I have no.
All right, put a picture
Unless
up
he was
there.
cheating.
Let's
All
see
right,
who
Jordan
gets
goes first. Jordan goes first.
All right, Jordan, you can get first. Guess Savannah.
Who's that Tigermon?
Yeah, who's this Tigermon?
Oof.
Put his little box up. Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Carpenter?
Oh,
Carpenter?
Nope. Check Chris. Chance to steal.
Chris, chance to steal.
Well, dude, this is insulting to me. This is insulting to me as a baseball savant. This is obviously Parker Meadows.
Let's go.
Damn
Let's
it.
go.
Wait,
You cheated.
hold on, it was
for
right?
sure.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
thought you guys said, oh, like I got it wrong.
No, we're mad. You got it right.
Hell yeah, we're glad you got it right.
Hell yeah, that's 1 for 1.
All right, Chris
All
got
right,
points.
boys, he's cheating. All
Yeah.
right, throw us
I
the
swear
next
to
one,
God, I'm
and
not.
you go first.
All right.
If you get this one right, you're
Yeah.
definitely cheating.
All right, here we go. This one, dude. This guy's swagged out to the max. This guy looks like he balls. So I have to go Scoop.
Yeah.
Bro, he's cheating for sure.
I mean, that's a good assessment. That's a fair
I
assessment.
swear to God on my life.
We shouldn't even said he got it right. We should let Jordan guess first.
Yeah.
Next one to Jordan.
All right, next one to Jordan.
He plays
Baseball.
He plays he plays outfield. I was just
Yep.
at the game. Riley Green.
Hey.
There we go.
Spatty.
Good one. Good pull.
I thought this guy cheated
I
everything.
had to scratch my back.
That's
crazy.
His name's on the bat too.
Hey.
Wow. Yeah, that is
Look
true.
at you,
His
easy
name is
throwing
Oh
it.
damn!
Throwing
That
his-
was,
I can't even see it with my fucking eye. I'm getting old. I
How
guess.
many more do we got?
we only got one more.
Okay, so
Really?
Jordan goes first.
I got a
Yeah,
few more. I thought.
yeah. He sends one more, and then send one more, and
We
then
gotta get down
we'll
for
do
the
a tiebreaker.
game.
Yeah. All right, who do we got?
Oh, I forgot you're going to the game.
No, we're not. We're partying.
Oh,
This
this is
one.
a tough one.
You're a bastard for this one.
What?
No, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah. I got no idea.
Chris,
I'm not
steal
gonna
it
act
for the
like
win.
Chris.
You know what? I was gonna make a joke here because I have no clue who this is, but is it Earlobe Joe?
It is not Earlobe Joe.
It is catcher Jake Rogers.
That is catcher Jake Rogers.
Yeah, he looks like a loser.
That is a good one.
Oh,
Whoa.
Hot mics.
Chris, canceled.
Cancel Chris.
Cancel
All right,
Chris.
well, Jordan, we appreciate you joining us, man. For real.
Thanks for having me.
Again,
Shout out.
thank you for your service. We appreciate that more than you know. My dad was in the military, so I really appreciate
awesome,
that. And have fun on Monday, all right? Well,
I'll try.
What's your score
Wait,
prediction?
where you pre-gaming at?
We got a little tailgate lot with some people like right next to the stadium.
Come by second best if you want before you go down
Where's
there.
that at?
It's at where's
About
it?
3 blocks north of basically Comerica.
Yeah, it's
On
right across
Woodward.
the street
Right
from
on
Grey
Woodward.
Ghost,
Right off,
the
right off
restaurant
of
down
Woodward.
there.
It's 42 Watson.
42 Watson
All
Street.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be sure to.
We're
head
gonna be
over
down there live for the show. So what's your score prediction?
I'd take the Lions 27-21.
There we go. I love it. I love it. But that'll do it for us today. Let's go, Tigers. More easy for me, for Jordan, for Chris. I'm Spencer. We're the heavyweights. Tigers clinch today. Red Wings are already going.
What an idiot.
The Lions beat the Seahawks. It's a good weekend. We'll see you guys later. Peace. Dude, I'm